ESPN Milwaukee, of course, we've got you covered. We had Sunday Karma. We've had Green Bay Game Day. Now we've got you covered here during the game. Gabe Neitzel along with Benny Brust and Josh DiMaggio. Cast of characters that are going to be in and out of here over the first, half the entire game. I know Alex Strouf is going to be jumping on with us at some point. Brad Nortman is also here. We're going to give Stroufy a little bit of time to cool down because I heard the end of the segment, bud. You're yelling, I believe in Joe Barry. Like we need you just to take a breath before we give you another microphone. Just take a breather.
Now, Gabe, are we going to have as many guests as Green Bay Game Day pregame show? Because that was about 1,000 guys that Strouf rattled off at the end of the segment.
I don't know. I mean, Nortman's here. We're going to slide him over here. We also, just a couple of things. Usually I'm here by myself because I do the postgame show, and I usually pace around. So thankfully you have this football, so I can hold on to the NFL football.
I heard you getting ready for the stream, and you said there's a lot of room for activities. And when I heard activities, I was like, I think I could bring a football.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You also brought these gold glasses, so we're going to pass these around, and whoever,
Strouf ended up wearing them the entire sidecast because when I had him on the start, they got a field goal, and after that they took the lead, and Strouf rocked them the whole way. So my hope is that we don't have to pass those glasses around.
If the vibes change, then we got to give them, someplace else. But we're looking forward to the game. Ben, what is your gut telling you? Because we were talking right before we hit go, and you've been going back and forth in your brain on how this thing's going to turn out.
My gut says exactly that. Like, I honestly don't know. And I know everyone's like, you're supposed to be an expert. No, we're not. Like, this is a situation where you got a 9-8. Okay, Josh, go ahead, Joshy.
Packers win by 30.
Yeah, all right. Yep. What's more egregious, Packers win by 30 or I believe in Joe Barry?
I believe in Joe Barry.
Yep, I agree.
I believe in Joe Barry. It's a lot more egregious.
No, I mean, look, I think it's a fun spot for the Packers because even though they didn't play the best of opponents the last 3 games, they are playing their best football of the year right now. They had 2 games that they had to win to get to this position, so it's not like they played games without pressure. So I love that coming into this one.
And it's fun to dunk on the Bears, and we did all week long, but that was a defense that's been playing pretty well going into that game. So for Jordan Love to go out and have statistically his best game of the season against that Bears defense, certainly a good thing. Now, having to do this on the road against a team that has been as good as the Cowboys have been at home, this is going to be completely different.
So we talked about it, right? CeeDee Lamb, their wide receiver 1, and they have a true wide receiver 1, has 1,000 more yards than the Packers leading receiver. Now, again, that's okay because I think Jordan Love's strength this year has not been trusting in one receiver, right? If somebody drops it, it'll come back to him. The antithesis of what we've seen from Rodgers. Oh, that was big word. That was a big word. Antithesis. Boom.
Joshy's eyes lit up the way he's your former producer. And he's just like had flashbacks of, all right, how do I make fun of Ben for not being able to pronounce words?
He's going to do it on like the stream with he's going to put random stuff in the chat on the bottom and he's just going to roast me to death and I'm not going to be able to see any of it.
All right. I like this. All right. So we're starting off Packers with the football.
We're live. This is happening.
I don't know if they won the toss.
Everybody stay calm. Stay bleeping calm.
That we're starting with the football.
You do or do not love?
I love it.
I love it too.
I love it because I think the offense can set the tone more than the defense. You be aggressive the way you were against Detroit, the way you were against Kansas City. So we'll see what the Packers do on the opening drive.
I want Aaron Jones to start with like 7 touches.
Well, honestly, the last 2 games, he hasn't gotten the score, but he's been the driving force of them on the opening drive.
It's the first time in his career he's gone back-to-back. First time he's done 3 in a row. Where he's gone back-to-back.
I think it'd been the first time ever if he got to 120. 3 straight games of 120 yards rushing. So
and he's been efficient with it. So have to see how the Packers decide to handle this. And I always love this matchup. I love the Packers wearing the green jerseys on the road in Dallas. I don't know. It's just maybe because it brings the good vibes that we've had.
Okay. No. Be better. One thing I was just thinking as well is I wanted to see Keyshawn Nixon our only advantage at special teams, but I was just thinking he's not going to get a chance to return it at all. Maybe a punt return if they put him back there. But
but that's about it. My guess is he will be back there for most punt returns. But indoors, you're not going to be seeing if you were watching the game at all last night, where every kickoff was seemingly going to the 10 because it was as Mike Padol would say, like kicking a Christmas ham. When it's that cold, you're kicking a football.
Ow. All right, play action. Can't do play-by-play?
No, you cannot. Oh, boy.
All
right.
Not a great start.
Not off to a great start. So I've got
Flags.
Okay,
we didn't
do
see
have a
any of
flag.
those last week.
Do have a flag down.
I did see that this crew leads the league in like penalty flags. So we're gonna see last week it was like fume halftime. Here we go.
It looks like
Okay, we got the Ron Torbert crew today. So an illegal contact penalty ends up giving the Packers a first down.
Tay Wicks.
Cheating. Can't do that.
Nope, you can't, Joshy.
Can't do that.
Can't put two hands on him. Okay, so I just realized, and Strouf was with me last week, I did so much play-by-play, and you let me keep doing it.
So I love how Strophy realizes that, yes, Ben should know better, but I'm the one babysitting Ben, so I have to make sure I stop him because, that's the...
running into your own guy's not good.
Yeah, the run game off to a slow start. And I think the run game's a super important part to whatever happens with the Packers today.
They're not going to go away from it, and they can't because, again, we had a conversation pregame of all the places that the Packers have an advantage. It is run game, and believe it or not, as you said, they stopped the run a little bit better than the Cowboys.
It was a nice tackle there by Rasheed Walker.
Yes.
Got his shoulder into Aaron Jones. Very nice.
Last week, Rasheed Walker early on took a guy 15 yards up the field for one of Aaron Jones's runs.
Kind of seems like they're going quick count. I don't know if they're trying to do that to
back foot. Got him.
Nice catch, Romeo Doubs.
So that's the strong hand.
What kind of vibes is that, Josh? You sound like the guy who Reggie Miller's looking good.
It's because I'm intense.
Nice catch, Romeo Doubs.
He like threw that off his back foot, and it made me
nervous.
Well, because he had I don't know who that was, just barreling down on him. And, he had to throw it off the back foot. The throw sailed a little bit, and luckily Dobbs grabbed it.
It was definitely one where you grab like yourself and be like, is that gonna be okay? And it was perfectly okay.
They're okay. They've been going a lot of quick counts when they get to the line of scrimmage.
Can. Second play.
Don't deep drops, which is also making me kind of nervous.
Ooh, sidearm slinger.
Angle. All right, so Bo Melton game being yelled at by Alex Strouf.
Do you guys? And I was thinking about this. It feels like once Jordan Love started changing his arm angle and extending plays, like his accuracy seemed to improve. Like early in the season, I don't remember as much arm angle and launch point changing like it has recently. It's not mechanically the most sound, but it seems like that's when he seems like himself.
He seems in rhythm when he does it.
Yeah, it's part of the let it rip. I think that they were talking about as we have the first good run of Aaron Jones.
Wipe yourself off, kid. How do you not do that, Aaron? There you go. There you go.
I don't think he was sure if he got the first one or not. It's 2nd and 4, not quite sure. Picked up, 4.5. So you're not, got to make sure you get the first down. You can't do that because you do the wipe off prematurely. It's just not a good look.
It also is weird to wipe off in the dome.
Sure.
Like last week, he was actually really dirty. Yeah. And even his last first down, he had grass in his helmet when he did the one on the ground.
But sometimes
trust me, I love
those little rubber pellets can make the jersey a little bit dirtier. For the Packers, it only show up on the numbers. It's the only white part. Man, they are just riding Aaron Jones.
That's all right. That was a good early hole. I hate not being able to do play-by-play.
Well, yeah, and it turned into you just making noises. So I'm asking the chat, how many different sound effects will Ben Brust make?
How many have I done?
Because you're just,
just turning into Chris Rose talking about the early hole.
Yeah.
Wah. Huh. Yeah.
So you can sing too now?
What is it good for?
Is that one of
we
the
all
two
sang.
movies you've seen?
Josh, did you not sing as part of Willie and Tausch's headlines that we all were a part of?
I did not.
We offered him. We offered for
That's
him.
a nice run.
I'm not saying a word. I'm not making a noise. Wipe yourself off, baby. Wipe yourself off.
So here's the part of the game that actually offensively is going to make me the most nervous when things get tighter in the red zone. And I know they're just outside the red zone, but if they don't pick up any further yards than this, just about every Anders Carlson field goal.
Yeah.
My butt's going to be puckering a little bit.
Yes,
right?
as it should be.
Yeah,
he's giving you reason to have it puckered.
He's missed a kick in 3 straight games, and that when you're playing in the playoffs and you're playing tight games like this. The last time the Packers were in a playoff game
down that rock, kid,
in Dallas, Mason Crosby had a bunch of field goals. He had 2 field goals under the 2-minute warning that ultimately gave the Packers the victory back in 16.
It's Strouf's over there dancing. It's very distracting.
I don't like him. I don't like him.
You don't like him?
I don't like him
in general.
No, he's great.
I mean, this is a great start.
Yeah.
Jordan Love's only thrown 2 passes. He's completed both of them. They're just absolutely well. Now they're going to go with a different running back as Emmanuel Wilson is getting started because A.J. Dillon is inactive. So no Dillon today. And the Packers offensive line, they've held up.
Good.
They've done some deep drops. That's the first time that was really a quick release.
Yeah.
From Jordan Love. So
that's why I was happy because too many times we've just been waiting. That was good. Quick throw, get the quick first down. And I think they're at the 11. Can we say that? Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah, you can say where they're at. Yeah,
you just can't be like play-by-play.
You can't just be Aaron Rodgers.
You've been in a booth before.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not as the play-by-play guy. I felt like this is my chance to try out. I figured Gabe could critique me. Which
we have to give credit to Luke Musgrave there. He caught the ball and turned upfield.
Well,
he didn't fall.
Yeah.
And then stayed on his feet to tiptoe the sideline, which is impressive.
I don't love handing the ball to Wilson.
Yeah. No, thank you.
But you have to give it to him at some point.
Give it to Patrick Taylor.
It's obvious.
Would you rather see Patrick Taylor? Is he active?
I want Aaron Jones every.
Well, yeah, me too. I mean, at this point, with his age, use him until he's gone.
Yeah, you just can't. You have to give it to him every once in a while.
He's back.
Cowboys got to keep the Cowboys honest.
I'll tell you what, the time taken off the clock is in the Packers' favor.
I've never
shortening
seen
the game is certainly something that I think they got to think about.
Gabe is very, very fidgety.
Tucker.
All right. Positive, but it's getting tighter.
I mean, this is the money down now, right? So facing a third down, you can't pick a first down up at the 1. You got to find a way to get this ball in the end zone.
Honestly, positive drive. Like you said, took a bunch of time off the clock.
But if you come away with just 3 points.
I agree. You need 7 to win this game.
Yeah.
You're not beating the Cowboys not getting 7.
If you're
this isn't the Bears where they had to settle for field goals.
Patrick Taylor back on the field.
What do we do?
First time we've seen Patrick Taylor on the field.
Oh, yeah, because it was Emmanuel Wilson.
Because it was Emmanuel Wilson before that.
Pass blocking.
Oh, no. Snap it. I wanted the free play.
It is an offside.
Oh, no, that's going to be first down anyway.
No, well, so it'll be half the distance, so it's not going to get them. Or do they get the full 5?
I think they get the full 5. That's a first down. Half the distance, good call, Gabe. You do play-by-play, I don't.
It is half the distance, so you're only going to get.
That's why you want the snap off, just to get the free play.
You get the free play, you get that opportunity, but now, I mean, I think if you put Aaron Jones back in the game, I think a run's back on the table.
You do 4-down territory here almost?
Yeah, I mean, if you pick up, it's 3rd and 2.
Yeah.
I think.
I would.
I think you'd be aggressive.
You have to try and run it.
Foot on the gas, hand on the wheel.
You've been able to run so far
with Aaron Jones, who's back in the ballgame.
Their handoff.
Find it.
Touchdown.
Yes!
Touchdown!
Yes!
Put your arms.
Wipe yourself off. Wipe yourself off, kid. I don't think you do it for touchdowns, but I want you to.
Big start.
See, and that's exactly why I wanted to start with the football. I didn't think you would take that much time off the clock, taking damn near 8 minutes off the clock.
That was
But perfect. That was methodical. And now the Cowboys got to do something to try to stop the run of the Green Bay
Packers.
Packers.
Think Jordan Love threw an incomplete pass either.
No, he was 3 for 3.
Yeah, I almost just updated the score bug we have here to 7-0.
Nope. You know not to do that. Special teams, we stay silent. Hold the breath. All right. That's the special teams rule.
Okay, that's the special teams rule?
Yes, you have to hold your breath because we know the 29th in DVOA of special teams is not great.
I mean, they got better. They were 32nd.
No, they were 22nd last year because of Keyshawn Nixon's returns.
This year, at one point, they were 32nd.
Yes.
So they got better at the end of the year.
I still think
turned a corner a little bit.
I still think holding your breath is okay for this special teams.
All right. Do we want? All right. I kind of feel bad because
you got the glasses, and I love the glasses on you.
So we've got Brad here. We've got Strouf here.
Something has to go wrong before somebody gives up. Before
somebody rotates in.
I was thinking, give us a defensive series. And then we can shift change.
Okay.
Two out, 2 in. That's the way to go. Because, I mean.
Calling the shots?
Yeah.
I mean, he's producing
I got the computer here.
Yeah. Josh is running the show here as the Packers do now lead at 7-0 after an unbelievable opening drive.
Yes. Fumble. Dive on it. There you go.
I thought he was looking for the ball. He wasn't.
There is some pizza, Brad and Alex. If you guys, thanks to Gabe for bringing in some great pizza from our friends at Palermo's.
Well, yeah, Palermo's. We always got to celebrate them because nothing goes better on game day than Palermo's.
I call them the victory pizza. You know, like they always bring whether things go bad in your life, it's a victory at home when you make Palermo's.
So now that we're here, you've got the Jordan Love jersey.
Yeah.
Like,
oh gosh, I just forgot. We do have Jordan touchdowns for Love, so I'm happy with the touchdown. Would I've liked to see Jordan Love throw it there? Yes, but based off the game flow, I understand running the football because $2,500 per touchdown still going to guarding against cancer.
I feel like nobody's done more of a 180 than you because we started the year with you getting Matt LaFleur to sign an Aaron Rodgers jersey. But then you were the one who made the bet on LaFleur to be coach of the year around that late November push where they beat the Lions, beat the Chiefs. Now you've got the Jordan Love jersey.
Now, here's the thing. I would have felt really bad on the LaFleur coach of the year because Stefanski obviously lost, and if they win this game, like they do the voting before the playoffs. Now DeMeco Ryans won, so if he wins that, I'm okay with it. Rookie quarterback. They had 3-4 games last year that they won.
They had the number 2 pick.
So Kyle and I had $10 to win 1,000 because it was like, all right, like it was after they beat the Lions. I was like, you know what, like why not? If they catch fire, and I that's when I was like, you know what, I think I'm starting to believe in Love. And he's the reason why they're here.
But you've also been very strong against Matt LaFleur. I mean, you were the one who called him Matt the Mouse.
I'm not going to do my Matty Mouse voice because, again, I'm willing to admit where I'm wrong. And I'm wrong a lot. I was wrong about this team. But here's the thing, Gabe, and you know this. When they were 2-5, if anyone listening or YouTubing, or I sound like 80,000 years old, YouTubing, if anyone is going to tell me that at 2-5 they had this team in the playoffs,
Strouf is dumbfounded.
Yeah. YouTubing, antithesis. Yeah, I said it right that time. Yeah,
we don't have to hold our breath on kickoffs.
Love is the antithesis of Aaron Rodgers. Yes, we do, because they could return this one.
I hold my breath anytime we see him.
Yeah, that's positive. They didn't make it to 25. He didn't call for fair catch either.
Can Anders just not kick it into the end zone?
That's really sad to see.
I was wondering the same thing because the touchback rate is like 2% better than last year.
It could have been something where they popped in the air.
It's not that much better.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I guess I don't care as much about the kickoff leg power as long as he can drill 55, 56, 57
which we're not
yarders.
seeing either.
Well, he's shown the leg strength.
He's shown the leg
he
for
has,
that.
He has a long of 56, 57 this
our
year.
Special teams guys, Anders still like 30th in percentage in the league? Yes, says Alex Strouf.
How many plays until CeeDee Lamb gets his first touch?
I don't know.
Next play.
I mean, the fact that Tony Pollard, who's been washed, just got 5 yards on first down, it doesn't make me feel great.
How about Brandon Cooks?
CeeDee Lamb's leaving the field.
Oh, Brandon Cooks has played for so many teams. Brandon Cooks is...
Be hurt.
Is Brandon Cooks still under 30 somehow?
I think he's
probably
like 29 or 28.
He's got to be close, though.
He's played for 1,000 teams. And yet he finds a way to be productive on just about every one of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Good play.
Yep.
Blew up the middle, forced him out.
Brandon Cooks is 30 on September 25th.
Of 2024?
Yes.
So he's...
No. He is 30.
Yeah. So he just turned 30. He was born in 93.
Okay. So he turned 30 during the season. Still.
Yeah.
Feels like the guy's been in the league.
Third down, CeeDee Lamb on Carrington Valentine.
Don't like it.
I don't want to call this a big play early, but big play early.
Well, I mean,
get off the field and start running the football again.
Yeah, I mean, if you can force the 3 and out, but this is what Adam Schefter talked about. Again, if you get to stop here.
Mm-hmm. Adam Schefter, 8:30, Jen, Gabe, and Chewy. Wednesdays.
He looked for...
Oh, he's panicking!
He's going to get it.
He's got it. Oh, a lot more. Oh dear
boy.
Lord.
Oh, boy.
All right, I'm out. Bad play.
Who are we tagging in? We're tagging in Nortman?
Brad Nortman.
Gentlemen, how are we doing?
Hi, Brad. How are you?
Doing great.
I was doing a lot better until, I mean, that's actually good coverage by Valentine on the outside, but...
Do we drop Kenny Clark into the zone there?
I think it might have.
Okay.
I think this is the new Joe Barry special. Is trying to do man.
Hey, everybody,
coverage.
Laugh at it until BJ Raji picks one off by doing that in the NFC Championship game, right?
Well, you showed him that one early, so nice stop.
Yeah, okay. McDuffie, I feel like
McDuffie
is a pretty solid tackler. I don't know if he's ever going to make any big plays, but like when he's in the area, I feel pretty confident about him at least bringing the guy
I'd
down.
say the Packers feel good moving on from Devondre Campbell because of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a tough as nails gamer guy to me.
Oh,
he's a guy that just
100%.
like shows up and will be willing to do any dirty work possible, including right there. I like the new scheme that Joe Barry is passing down, starting with the Minnesota game, where let's try to get pressure with 4 or 5 and just man up
There
everybody.
we go. His run stop.
Well, and again, that's where I think you have a strength of a lot of people. You've had miscommunication. I mean, they've said it's been miscommunication. I think it's been more than just miscommunication. But if that's one of the issues, one of the ways to get rid of that in the back end is play more man-to-man.
That's right. Yep. And just match up guys and stick on them as much as you possibly can. I also feel like that's just the way that some of these guys play best. I know like a lot of Jair's issues was he wanted to play man, and Joe Barry was just hesitant to move away from the zone, which is just naturally a softer coverage.
Do we have Quay Walker on
Yeah,
CD?
we do. It's not great. Oh boy, he's
And he's
open.
in-
Yep,
Yep.
that's a first down.
Oh! Took a little luck.
Yeah, it took a little bit of an errant throw. but-
Uh-huh.
How do teams do that every time? They game plan the Packers so well
God.
to get their best receiver against the guy that's a linebacker.
Yeah, it looked like they motioned out. So Ben
Yeah,
says the
true.
defense is doing better without him here.
But that was, I mean, yeah, that was. It took a little bit of an errant throw,
Uh-huh.
but it ended up
take it.
working out.
We'll
Well,
take it.
One of the things that I wanted to see was in these playoff games, there's so much tension, right? And, there's pressure on the Cowboys. So my biggest question was who was going to throw the first punch? And then who was the team that was going to respond to that? So clearly the Packers went out, threw the first punch. I got to watch the punt now. I mean,
Yeah, do we have to stop
hit a
talking
punt.
during, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's a good punt right there. It's what more could you ask for? Sell it.
It's a good sell.
Hey! Love to see that. Love to see that. Special teams, baby. Let them know. Don't sleep on it.
Special teams are
Oh,
important.
every special teams
Yeah,
play,
right.
Brad, you are right here. Right here.
But my big question was, how is this? Who's going to throw the first punch? And then the team that gets punched first, how will they respond? Because now we saw the Packer. That is, he's definitely the Cowboy defender, easily in the halo there. But you got to sell it. I love the hard sell.
But there's not really a halo in the NFL. Like, you got to give him room to catch it, and that's it. And he gave him room to catch it. It was sold, and I think the reason why it's taken so long here is because they're still discussing whether or not they're going to call the penalty, and they are going to call kick catch interference.
Yes, love it. Love to see it.
I'm just saying, all momentum looks like Green Bay right now. I'm just saying. Don't look now.
And all it takes is a little bit of momentum going the Packers' way. You could even see it in McCarthy's face.
Okay,
he
so
made
the helmet,
contact.
yeah,
He
the helmet made contact
beforehand.
with the hands.
Good flop.
It was a great
It was a
flop.
really good flop.
It was a
Good flop.
fantastic
Really
flop.
good
You gotta love a good flop,
Thank
don't you? On
God.
special teams,
No,
right?
I hate flops.
Yeah,
They're the worst.
What about when it goes your
maybe.
way?
Yeah,
But in the NFL, I love it. I love it. I think it's hilarious. It's like the most physical sport, and dudes are just flopping. I love
No,
it.
the best flops are when like the scrums are happening and everybody's like together, and one guy gets like a little push like that, and he's just trying to draw the flag from the official.
That is a very soft
You're-
look. I will admit. It's a very soft
You're
look.
240 pounds.
Yeah.
There's no way that's what happened in that situation.
I'll just say it's a shame you're sitting next to us after that punt. I'm just saying.
Why?
You should be out there.
Oh, well, I agree with that. Thank you, Strouf.
Yeah, yeah.
I do appreciate it. I could have hit that punt that Brian Anger
But, like,
had. Thank you very much.
Nothing against Daniel Whelan, who you and I were just discussing off camera. I forgot who the Packers punter was.
Yeah.
That's on me.
That's a good sign, though. That means offense is humming, right?
Hasn't
Hey,
punted in a few weeks.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
did not punt out there last week. Yeah.
Wish you were out there.
Me too.
And not punting.
Yeah.
Just you're a good morale guy, I imagine.
I could rally the troops a little bit. I could give some positive affirmations, give Jordan Love a good, butt slap on the way off the field and say, my guy, Jordan Love. That's what we need to do. We need to find a way to get me just even as like the practice squad punter on the Packers. I could be feeding us all the inside information for our stations and our shows.
You wouldn't leave your job here.
No,
You would
I would still
continue
do
this
it. I
job
would
here.
still do
you
it.
just do it. You could just do it from the trio.
Yeah.
That's
Gets
true.
done with practice, walks across the street, and he's fine.
And let's be honest. I mean, I'm doing maybe 30 minutes of work a day when I'm punting. So, I mean, I could easily be able to digest a little bit more work here on it.
Shui said that Chris
Crazy.
Jackie, who is the Packers kicker in the 90s, used to build forts with like the different like tackling dummies and stuff inside the Don Hudson Center
Oh, that's amazing.
because he wasn't needed for practice except
Really?
for like,
I never knew that story. That's
Yeah.
terrific.
He's just building forts inside the Hudson Center as everybody else is practicing.
in harder to get away with in the NFL, but in college, we'd practice on Camp Randall, and then we would go in the McLean Center.
Yeah.
We'd play games. Sometimes we'd go down to the locker room. We'd watch Price is Right. I mean, especially during training camp.
No,
In-
these were
in
were
college-
these Bob Barker days or Drew Carey days?
Oh, Bob Barker days.
Okay, I thought
Bob
so.
Barker days. Especially during training camp, right, where they're out there for a long period of time. Hey, coaches, we're gonna go work in the McLean Center. Whoop, right down to the locker room. Watch a little Price.
Wait,
is
you don't
Right.
have a special teams coordinator to keep an eye on you guys?
No, he didn't have one back then. What they had was they took the D-line coach, the tight ends coach, and they would each take a phase of the game.
Okay.
But no one was watching us.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, we're gonna get a little recovery.
That's
we're gonna do this and that. So good times. Life as a specialist is everything we all dreamed of.
All right, good field position for the
Something like
Packers after the kick interference. I wonder if the Cowboys try to switch anything up here to try to stop the running game of the Packers, because Aaron Jones awfully efficient on
Sending
that
5.
opening drive.
Taking a shot.
Oh boy.
Oh, I love
About the end.
Oh.
Almost.
I love the way that the Packers' philosophy, this is working into exactly how they want it to. Establish the running game, work play action, and the soft spot of the Dallas defense is the middle of the field. I mean, go for it on the outside when you have Bo Melton going down the field.
How
Might as well let it
small is
run.
Bo Melton? Like, Curse just towers over him.
Not a big man.
Is it weird for you guys to see a number 80 running around out there? I'll
Yeah.
always be
Well, a
Donald
number
Driver
80
to me.
wide receiver, because
Yes.
Justin Perillo, when you got a
I
big
heard you drop that today on Sunday. Carm. I just about drove off the road when I heard a Justin Perillo
Well,
reference.
again, it's different when you
Horrible
see.
tight end.
Well, you see a big white dude run around 80. It's different.
Yeah, that's true.
Than what Donald Driver looked like. And this is going to be a big third down upcoming here for the Packers. It's the
Sure.
first time that they're really facing a third and long in the game. And as they've got an opportunity, I think, to really build that momentum. When we had, kind of going back to what I was talking about, when Adam Schefter joined us on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy this week, he said, hey, the way I think the Packers, they jump up 10-0, 14-3, something like that, to kind of get that Dallas crowd out of the game. That's how the Packers can win this game. And I think this is a huge third down to try to keep that momentum going at the end of the first quarter.
I'll be interested to see what they call here, because this is the type of play that Dallas loves on defense. Let your, pin your ears back as a rusher, play tight on the outside.
Oh boy,
It
they're
looks
gonna have
like they
to
might
burn a
not get the play
timeout.
out.
Oh, maybe
Oh, they
not.
did
Maybe
get it
not.
off.
They got
Just
it off.
got it off.
Oh boy.
Sending 6 though.
Oh,
Make it happen. Make it
Wide
happen.
Dobbs into the middle.
The guy just makes it happen. He's unbelievable.
He is unbelievable.
He's got, and we talked about this when Gabe was on Green Bay Game Day, but he's like got some of the cojones of Favre, but just some of the brilliant tendencies of Aaron Rodgers.
When you don't need a clean pocket to deliver a strike, that is such an advantage when you're a quarterback. Middle of the
Man,
field,
wide
soft
open.
spots
Beautiful.
all throughout the middle.
And the way he just improvised and stayed he's so good. We did it again.
was it? What?
Hall of Fame quarterback. I'm calling it now. I'm ready for the gold jacket to get fitted.
Oh boy.
So good.
All right, Emmanuel.
Stop handing the ball off to Emmanuel.
Yeah.
I like you. I respect you.
Wait, we just went from Strouf being the happiest man on the planet, just so excited, talking about the fit, and then he went from that to anger. What are we doing? Why are we giving the ball to Emmanuel
He
Wilson?
doesn't. All due respect to Emmanuel, you don't belong in this
Yeah.
game. You don't belong in this game. Sorry. Go play teams, and maybe you can get in the game. But you do not belong on offense on first down. Give it to Aaron Jones.
Let him be an extra blocker when you got a blitz
It's
pickup.
better be play action then. Don't give it to Emmanuel Wilson.
I can't wait till he rips off.
Wild card weekend suicide.
Yeah. Oh.
He had him. He had him there, but
Yeah,
a
yeah,
little
that's
too
right.
far behind.
Yeah. Wild card weekend suicide if you're gonna can the ball off to Emmanuel Wilson. Hey, also I have a bone to pick here. We got we got 5 guys
Yeah.
that committed to do the watch along.
Yeah.
Who the hell set this up with only 3 mics? It's you, Joshy.
Oh,
What are we
Joshy.
doing?
Well, there was 3 people committed when it was first built.
So who are the 2 that weren't committed?
It was
I'm-
us.
I'm a late addition. I can only stay part of the time anyway, so this won't last forever.
Brian messed up the email and called me Kyle Wallace. Well,
You're not Kyle Wallace. I can't attest to that. Not nearly as good looking.
Oh boy, that looks like a hold.
Yeah,
it was. It was.
That's going to get declined anyway.
Yep.
All right.
Well, at least you moved up to change field position.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
flipped. Yeah, you'd be able to flip the field position again. And that was really the first time we saw Micah Parsons have an impact in this game, because he just slid right by and he got tackled by Jennings. Yeah.
It's really
Turns
only a matter
out
of time.
you can't just fall on a guy.
Yeah.
Wrap
To
your arms
grab him,
around his
hug him.
waist.
Honestly,
fall.
do whatever you got to do at that point. Don't let him get the love. Elton Jenkins.
Shoot.
Well,
Tough look for the
shoot.
best offensive lineman.
this was
Is that their best offensive lineman?
Yeah, I'd say yes still. You go Zach Tom?
I'd go Zach Tom.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
But
and look, I mean,
good
both are
problem to have.
young.
Good problem to have.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly. I think it makes you feel good about the offensive line going forward. I mean, if they drafted a left tackle, would I be shocked in the draft in spring? No, but
Yeah.
I don't think you absolutely need to.
By the way, you
so
got
hold on.
to respect the towel on Daniel Whalen. It's perfect conditions,
Well,
no moisture, but you got to have the towel just in case. I need to dry my hands.
Well,
in
is
the
that?
snow.
I mean, that's just like a aesthetic thing, right?
It is.
That's,
Gotta
that's just
be.
a look thing.
It is.
I'm glad you bring that up, though, Brad, because I see a punter wearing a Packers jersey.
Good punt,
and
though. Good
Very
punt.
good punt.
Love to see it.
But
Punters are people, too. Here we go.
I
Love to see it.
I went to the Nortman residence for the Minnesota game on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And Brad's wonderful wife, Lexi, walks out of the room wearing a Nortman Packers jersey.
We got a Norman.
He
Packers.
never played for the Packers. He played for 2 other professional franchises.
Yeah.
And she had a Nortman jersey.
We went to a Packer party, and we're trying to go through things to look for, thinking ahead. And we're like, how fun of a changeup would that be? Might as well make something that never happened. Might as well make a Nortman Packer jersey.
I think
That way
that's
you
a
can
below
score.
the belt move, though,
Why?
because you're a professional athlete.
Yeah,
You have real jerseys of you.
that's true.
You don't need to make a fake one.
But what are you going to wear when neither of the teams are playing? She has a Nortman Panther jersey, a Nortman Jaguar jersey. But when the Packers are playing, you're going to like a Packer party. You're not going to wear one of those jerseys.
I mean,
You want to like go with the theme.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen,
Greg
Greg Batzik.
Batzik.
Hey,
House money, Greg.
What are you
House
shaking your head
money.
at?
It's
House money.
It's a house
House
game.
money is for losers.
I also hate that term for the record. I just want to point that out. I did a full segment on how stupid that is. So I'm with you on that.
House money is for losers because you're almost subscribing to the idea that a defeat is okay. It's okay. But here we go. Exactly what we talked about, Strouf. Win the toss, take the ball, get points, quiet the crowd. They've dominated time of possession. It is Lions script from Thanksgiving 2.0, and it's in effect. So no longer is this house money. Now you are in the lead toward the end of the first quarter here. So to me, this is all about continuing to do what you've done. But this isn't house money. It's the Dallas freaking Cowboys. It's the Cowboys.
Yeah, you tweeted out the longest hashtag I've ever seen in the history of the internet.
Get it trending. And somebody explain what that means.
What did he tweet out?
He tweeted just pretty much what he said. The soliloquy he just went on was put in tweet form with the hashtag, it's not house money, it's the Dallas freaking Cowboys. All a hashtag.
Okay.
there's truth to
I don't know
that.
if I needed to use punctuation or apostrophes, but it didn't really matter. But this
No,
is going well. So, like, here's what I appreciate. The crowd is chill. I like that. You got to keep the crowd quiet there.
Is that who I think it is? What the hell's Jim Rutledge doing here? What the hell's he doing
What the
here?
hell's Brett Favre doing here?
What's up, Rutledge?
What's up? It was strongly suggested we all take a minute to join, so I thought I'd grab a minute to say what's up.
What are your thoughts so far?
Packers
I don't know
looking
if we
good.
want 'em.
Dallas, obviously, defensively, I think Dallas is settled in now, but it was perfect first drive for the Packers, absolutely. And Dallas still trying to find their footing, but I think this is going to be a good game. I think, like I said earlier, I think if someone pulls away, it'll be in the fourth quarter. No, I think that'll be Dallas, but I think it's going to be close until then.
If the Cowboys break off a big play here, we're hanging up on Jim immediately. Right?
Correct.
Because he's just ruined the vibes. Like we're feeling good, and
Yeah.
then Jim's just got to come crashing in.
He should feel good. It was a really good drive, but the second drive, obviously, Dallas looked a little bit better.
Yeah, this is going to be a critical drive for the Cowboys and for the Packers defense. If they can get them even.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
okay.
in front of me.
All right,
don't
I was
worry
about to say that ball. Jim was holding his breath with that ball. in
Jim
the
was
air.
ready to call it a day.
That ball was hanging in the air forever. Forever.
See, I didn't know what was going. See, you guys are way in front of me. I think my Hulu stream is a little slower than everything else.
Oh, your Hulu. Okay, yeah, we've got the YouTube TV here at. Oh man,
Just a humble brag.
Yeah.
How big is this TV? It's a big TV.
This has got to be, what, 140?
I don't
Something
know.
like that?
It's
That's not how you
double-
measure.
Yeah, that's not how you measure
You got to do
TV.
the dag. Yeah, it's got to be
Diagonal.
diagonal. You got to do it across. Did they just hand the ball off to
They did.
CeeDee Lamb?
No,
I feel like,
We sure did.
hey, and-
wow.
And by the
He
way,
was in the backfield. I can see that.
I think Emmanuel Wilson's a nice story, Every time he touches the ball, I am like on the edge of my seat. Just hang on to the ball. Like
Thank you, Greg. God, we are in
I was
sync
about
today.
to say,
pal.
like,
Me and Matzik are
Strouf
sick
might
today.
be like your brother that you never knew you had. You guys have been
No,
making a lot of the
I have
similar
way too
points.
much
You
hair
guys are
for
going to
that.
be really happy in a second.
We're going to be really
Oh, my
happy in a
goodness.
second.
You're going to be
Wow.
really happy in a second.
Oh, boy.
What does that
It
mean?
might be a.
Oh!
There you go.
Jair, baby!
coming when it matters.
In the house!
Let's go.
Let's go!
He's going to be
And
down
it
by
might be
contact.
a
Yeah, you're right.
six. I
He's going to
looked
be
up
down
at
by
the wrong
contact,
time. That's
but
a
I
heck
think
of a
that's
play
going to be an
regardless.
interception.
That was unbelievable.
That's one turnover,
That's
Brad.
one.
You said they needed two.
I
That's
said
one.
2 turnovers.
Oh,
and
he's going to be
quality
down.
offense
He's
equals
going to
a
be
game.
down when
There's
he's caught
one.
it. I have a
Russ, you want to
feeling.
tell us more about our bad luck? Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
What a play. What a
Hey,
play by
that's a-
Jair.
It's a clean pick.
It is.
Got away with a little bit of contact.
Yeah.
That's
But
a
it's
great
a
thing.
clean
He's going to
pick.
be
But
down
that's what
there,
happens when you have a
unfortunately, but
49-year-old wide receiver out there.
Hey, this
Yeah.
is the script.
He's only
fellas.
30. I know he's played for every other team but the Packers, but he's somehow only 30.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Spry young man.
This is the script. And yes, I'll continue railing at Emmanuel Wilson later. But any carry not going to Aaron Jones makes me nervous. But this
Agreed.
is the script,
but
right?
they
Score in the
also
first
can't.
drive,
They
hit.
can't just
but
give
look-
it to Aaron Jones every time because
All right, take him out. Hand it to Jaden
All,
Reed.
all due respect, Emmanuel Wilson does not belong on the field in the playoff game. It's just
Hand it to Jaden Reed.
I can't wait.
I'd be fine
I
with
can't
that.
wait for him to
You
score
can
a
say that or all
touchdown.
due respect.
Makes me a little nervous.
I'm sure he's a nice fella. He's worked hard to achieve his dreams, but he does not belong anywhere near that football field unless it's on special teams.
All right, but the key here is you got to turn this again. Much like
Yeah,
when
you
they were
need
inside
7.
the 10, you got to turn this into a touchdown. You cannot settle for a field goal.
Absolutely.
At
No,
this,
that's
in this
Mike
situation.
McCarthy method, Gabe, as we know too
Nice.
well.
Oh.
Settling for field
Go,
goals.
Jones.
Man, Aaron Jones just runs differently against
Brush
the
yourself
Cowboys.
off, Rusty. Yep. Get in here.
Give it-
Hey, we don't talk enough about these receivers' blocking ability, by the way. Like they're
Yeah,
all
good point.
studs as
Well,
blockers. Like it's been a thing since McCarthy, but like to be able to block with the acumen they do as young players is pretty remarkable. Like they're
Yeah.
all studs.
And half the battle of blocking is just the desire to block. These young guys, they just have humility and have just bought in team-wise. So you might not get that with a bunch of veterans all the time.
Whew. Gonna get a playoff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they're
think
gonna
we
get
do.
it off. They might. We'll see here. They might be going backwards though.
Beat him with speed, Aaron Jones.
Yeah, that's that flag.
I get a hold in.
But listen to how quiet it is there. It is so freaking quiet at that stadium right now.
Well, yeah, the interception is what's going to do that. You go up 2 scores, that's what you
I
do.
just want to point out, though, I was on a very brief suspension at the beginning of the Sidecast because at the end of Green Bay game day, I said, I'm a believer in Joe Barry today. End of the first quarter. 0 points,
Yeah,
1
we're-
turnover.
We're giving credit to Jair. Yeah, okay, Micah
Well, look at
Parsons.
the pick there, though. I mean, that's an incredible play, but they're in man coverage, right? You got to be in the right coverage to
Yep.
support that. And they're not just chilling out in zone, letting Dak pick them apart. And it got him a little bit, right? Dak scrambled for what, 20 or so?
No, Rutledge
But
is still there.
I think you live with that.
Want to talk
I
to
think
him?
you live with that.
I just
It's like
asked-
we're passing the phone around on the holiday. Oh, you want
You want to talk to Rutledge? No, I do not, says Ben Brust. Rutledge, you're awfully quiet. What's on your mind?
Well, my big issue is I'll probably go after the commercial break. You guys are so far in front of me that you're actually
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
fair.
ruining the game for me. It's like the worst experience ever where you guys are like a play and a half in front of me. But I'll hang through the commercial break if you guys want to check, because
But
otherwise,
here's what I love about Rutledge, his setup here, right? I mean, he's obviously more of a fan of the team to the south, but he's got the Packer yellow colored wall painted.
Good
My
observation.
favorite color is
At
yellow.
least the gold and green and gold. I like that.
There's no green and yellow combined in this house. That is the one rule I put in there.
Yeah, that is beautiful. I think there's
this
some
house
green
is
in the
decorated.
photo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you're right,
I
Greg.
don't know.
I think you're right.
This is the setup here. Yep.
Yeah,
We
that's
got-
what I thought.
Yeah. And then we got.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, but
I
I'm
don't know,
on
it's
Hulu, so
deep
I'm
in
a
your
lot
subconscious.
further behind all you guys. So, but I'll tell you this:
You haven't mentioned that yet.
Most Bears fans are.
Dak and Dallas
Hey,
are
oh,
starting
oh.
to look a lot like Miami and McDaniel. Everyone's gonna be freaking out about Tua. Everyone wants to go to Tua and McDaniel in Miami. That's what's gonna be happening in Dallas if it stays like this, though. It's gonna be miserable
I'm not
for those two.
declaring this over by any stretch of the imagination. I think the last time in 16, the Packers, I think it was 14-3, and obviously that one ended with the Packers winning. But Mason Crosby needed 2 field goals in the final 2 minutes to win that one. So I mean, as good as this is at home, even a 14 lead, I'm not saying that's safe.
Gabe,
Yeah,
I
but
think
Dak
that was
got that
wasn't it
baggage. I agree with you
21-3?
guys.
I think that was
It might have been
21-3.
21-3. Yeah. What's that, Jim?
I said I'm not trying to jinx or disagree with you guys, but I say Dak's got that baggage. So, like, when you talk about the nerves, like, the Cowboys could carry it if they get behind here 14-0. Now, all of a sudden, they're like, wait, we kind of need to win this, or I'm the quarterback that doesn't come through. McCarthy's the coach that doesn't come through. Like, I think that's where that stuff starts to come through if they're down 14-0. Now, if they come out and score and it's 14-7, yeah, all bets are off. But it could get sideways for them, and it could be like that Dallas or the Detroit game, Thanksgiving. They got up early and then just kept Detroit at arm's length.
You're starting to see a little bit of that in their faces, too, on the Cowboys sideline, a little bit of, aggressive communication of it looked like I was supposed to be here, you're there. On McCarthy's face, it just looked like a little bit of a concerned blank stare. So, I mean, I don't think this is going at all how they thought it would. And after one quarter, it's about as perfect as it could be for the Packers.
Again, Dak's made a couple of mistakes. I mean, outside of the interception, they had the matchup. They had CD on Quay. Quay, I mean, did his best to stay within a step, but CD was open. He missed him.
But the thing is, Gabe, it's receiver for the Cowboys wearing number 88 against the Green Bay Packers. He's not going to catch it.
All right, guys, you guys.
You obviously didn't live through the
90s. Nice. Good point.
Hey,
all right, so we are back. First play of the second quarter.
See you, Jimmy.
All right, thank you for hopping on,
guys.
Jimmy. Certainly appreciate it.
Oh, baby.
Man, Dobbs is just hot. Well, loves hot.
So
This
he's
might be his
like,
best game
he's still
of
like
the year.
the guy who gives me so much comfort out of the receiving core. Like, I don't know, when things break down, like his hands are so strong. Like, I just trust him so much.
Yeah.
Like
He's
he could have
become
one
the
catch for
reliable.
4 yards in one game, but I don't think it matters to him.
Mm-hmm.
He's just so
highest
effective.
in NFL since at least 1991. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
want to tush
that
push,
looks
Josh?
like a pretty open A gap right there.
Got to sugar the A gap, Brad. You know that. You got to sugar the A gap.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Do you believe?
We're kicking
All right, I'm going
Coke
back to
bottles
my
around here.
Twitter machine here.
Wow.
I wanna get
Rifle
this
one off,
trending nationally.
Matzik. Rifle one off. I need a longer hashtag this time, though.
I'm going to every score. It's
Aaron
not house
Jones-
money anymore. Gentlemen, it's not house money anymore.
No, it's
No.
not.
This is a
This is
2-touchdown
not
lead
how
in the
fun
wild
it
card
is.
game.
Unbelievable.
I am fired up. Come on, Anders. Durst. What you got, bro?
He's got it.
He's got an
right
extra
down the
point.
middle
There we go.
third.
Hey, Brad, did you ever hold?
Yeah, entire career held.
Did you?
Yes,
You-
I
you
did.
held? So why is Corey Bojorquez so bad at it, and why are others good at it?
Great question.
I mean, it's a combination of two things, right? I mean, how much you work at it, but then also just general hand-eye coordination, catching and spinning. I mean, it happens like that, right? So some guys just have clunky hands and can't quite catch it with a little bit of rhythm and move it to the spot that it needs to be. And I'll tell you what, it's a problem. Guys can get, even if you're a good punter, you can get legitimately cut because of that. It's becoming not half of your job, but I mean, it's at least a fourth of a punter's job in the NFL is to be a quality holder.
What's
Bojo's
the
a
most
good
important
punter.
part?
He's a good punter.
Most important part of holding. Most important skill.
Most important skill.
Like, I didn't think I would ever hear described as guys sometimes don't have a little bit of rhythm when it comes to holding the ball for a field goal. I did not think that would be a term, but it makes sense.
It's actually like I don't know how to exactly describe it, but the ability to see the ball, I'd say, is the best way to do it, because you have to like see the rotation of the football and like see it in your hands, because the most effective holders will actually twist it on the way down.
You do,
like,
you do a football in your hand. We do have plenty of space. We can run a simulation real quick if you'd like.
I mean, who's snapping? Who's snapping? That's my question.
Josh is a long snapper back in his day. Never?
I believe it or not, I was a long snapper myself in high school. Yeah.
Wow. So we have a long snapper. We have a holder.
And field goals. Yeah.
Wow. Who's kicking?
Brusty for sure.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
In his tip.
Brusty's already
got the
talked about
tips, yeah.
What's the
Wait,
longest
Gabe,
field goal you've hit? 45-yard field goal for Ben Brust.
Wow.
Gabe, were you a left-handed long snapper?
No, I'm so because I throw right-handed.
Okay.
So
It's just golf.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. Now stuff's gonna break.
Oh boy.
Stuff's gonna break.
Not bad, though. Not bad. I mean, didn't have a ton of pace, but it spiraled back. Yeah, fair. Very fair.
We should
I
really
recently
play a
asked-
BKB pickup football game.
Oh boy.
I'd smoke
How many
everyone.
injuries
Yeah.
would there be, though?
Here's the smoke everybody.
Over under 5 injuries.
People don't realize the pure athleticism that I possess.
Pure?
It's
That's the
losing
word you're going to
on
go with?
There's 9 times I missed the golf ball. Thank you very much. And I am a freak. I'm a freak of nature athlete.
Here's what's funny. So, Brad, didn't you play like
Interesting.
linebacker in high school?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, right. It's like when I watch a Bucks game with my wife. She's like, "Oh, who's the cute guy running around?" I'm like, "It's Pat Connaughton. He's 6'4" and he has a size 15 shoe."
Yeah.
Right? Brad's a punter in the NFL and a linebacker in high school, and
That's
a good
right.
size linebacker.
Well, and again, like to your point about NBA guys, like one of my favorite pictures is when like Myles Garrett was attending a Cavs game with it was the Cavs were playing the Warriors, and he's talking courtside.
Nice.
He's talking courtside with Steph Curry, and everybody thinks Steph Curry's this little guy. They're eye to eye.
Yeah. So Steph Curry grew up in Charlotte. He's a big Panther fan. So he was in the tunnel when we played at the Super Bowl. And so he was walking out as I was walking in. So I like dabbed him up. I was like, "Hey, what's up, Steph?" And I'm 6'3", and he was eye to eye with me.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. I'm like, "Dude, you look like a baby on the court."
Yeah.
And I'm looking at you eye to eye. Like, I can't imagine what I would look like out there. That was a humbling moment.
All right. This is a huge
Back to the
drive for the
game.
Cowboys. This
Great
is a huge
special
drive for
teams
the
play.
Cowboys.
Huge drive.
There's a
1
big. I
for
think
4 with an int and 0 yards. And turns out Tony
Pollard is Emmett Smith.
Oh, so you know who Emmett Smith is, but have no idea who
Michael
Michael
Irvin.
Irvin
Yeah,
is.
that was a bad miss by me. that was a really bad
No,
miss by
Michael
me.
Irvin?
No, I just said number 88 Dallas Cowboys receiver. They're prone to drop the football, and then I forgot Michael Irvin existed and wore number 88.
Oh, that's
That's
fine.
on me. Josh, you
Hey,
look
he's
away
number
from me.
47.
Watch the damn game. Stop scowling at me. This jerk.
Strophy just
Yeah.
runs the gamut. Like Strouf was demanding positive and good vibes only downstairs during Green Bay game day, and he is just yelling at everyone.
But then Joe Barry's run defense remains existent.
The
Yeah,
roller
but
I no
it's like
longer
McCarthy.
believe.
He's like-
fan.
I no
McCarthy's
longer
just not
believe.
committed to that. He doesn't.
Oh.
McCarthy's not patient enough to stay with it. He's just not.
That's what I'm curious. How does the play calling change as the deficit increases or stays the same? Do you just start putting the ball in Dak's hands and trying to make him throw it? That would work into the Packers scheme very well.
I mean, he's the reason you're here, so I think you have to put it in his hands.
Good.
And trust. I mean, the guy was second team All Pro, right?
Yeah.
He's the second best quarterback in the NFL this year in terms of the awards and how he got recognized. You're going to have to eventually put the ball in hands and just trust that he's going to get it done, even though he's off to a slow start.
1 for
I don't
4,
think it's 4
0
down
yards.
territory here.
No.
First career game was 0 pass yards in the first quarter.
No, it's not going to need to be either.
Oh boy, Greg
Sorry,
very much.
good
ahead of
Buckle
us.
up. Yeah.
All right.
Greg very
All right.
much ahead of us. Oh boy.
That's okay.
no.
Hey,
No.
manageable.
Oh, all
That's
right.
fine, that's
That's
fine.
you know what
Set it down.
they
Wait, how much
really
do you
had.
want me to divulge? I can go full on, or I can just sort of hold back.
I would prefer if you hold back.
Okay.
Yeah. I would say guess there's a 6-second delay, something like that.
Okay. Deal.
Well, okay, we can find out how much time is on the play clock right now for you, Greg.
They already ran the play.
Okay, it's 20
Okay.
seconds on the play clock, so
Okay.
might be a little more than 6 seconds.
All right. Well, I'll hang on for a couple, maybe this drive, and we'll see what happens. But you're right. All right. 2 of 5 for 5 yards. Call it 2 of 6 now for Dak.
88 can't
5
catch.
yards and a pick.
Just saying.
Yeah, he's off to a slow start here.
They're very out of sync.
He'll
Usually
rebound.
when you watch this offense, I mean, they set up and they're just
I mean, that's
Dak's
an
getting
open-
guys in stride.
Yeah, you can kind of as they
CD's
slowed
open.
it down, it came out of his hand kind of funky.
Yeah.
Just didn't
CD's
come out,
open
I
there.
think, the way he wanted it. It ended up sailing on him and inside of his target. That should have been an easy completion.
The bad part of not having expectations for this Packers season is the fact that like no lead feels
Oh.
comfortable, especially when
Well,
you're playing
yeah,
a team that
because-
averages 37 points in the stadium
Well,
this year.
I mean, especially when you gave up 14 points in 6 minutes to the Carolina
Right.
Panthers.
Oh,
Good
geez.
catch by Ferguson.
Barry
I mean,
Alvarez.
that's pretty well defended.
You can't give him that clean of a pocket. It was a pretty quick pass, but you got to get him a bit more uncomfortable than that.
That's an
That's
incredible
why
throw.
that's why you pay Gary and
Sorry,
Preston.
Gabe. Just let it up.
That's a primetime throw right there.
Yeah, that's,
Wow.
Quake
What's
and
wrong?
get up.
that's so good.
But now you got to hold. I mean, if you end up with 3
How-
here, I think you're all right.
Yeah.
How mad is Barry at his grandson for divulging the fact that their family does not root for the Packers at all?
boy.
Razzle dazzle.
Ooh, nice hit though by Savage.
Yeah, there's a big drive here, right? I mean, it's
100%.
Yeah.
They put 7 on the board and it's game on.
Yes.
I can't believe Brandon Cooks is 30 years old.
That's all you're going to think about when you see him now.
No, that's all I can think of.
Like, this guy seems like he's 1,000 because he's played for every team in the league.
Literally.
He really has, though. It's great. It feels like he's been around forever.
Him and Josh Johnson have been teammates at 14 different stops.
He must have been 21 when he came out of college or something, because he has to be. I would have
played by
legitimately
Kenny.
guessed 35 years old.
Yeah, again, because he just got started getting traded for some reason 2 years into the league and had 1,000 yards for every team he played for.
3rd and 5 here now.
It's been a talking point all week on every show on ESPN Wisconsin, but you need your dudes to come through, and that's a big time play by a big time player in Kenny.
I mean, if they get a couple of yards here, I mean, if it's an incomplete pass, my guess is they go field goal. If they pick up 3 or 4, it's probably 4 down territory. So
I won't say anything. But this is going to be an interesting decision.
Oh, hello.
You're talking about
All-Pro.
It's going to be a 60-yard field goal attempt if they do it.
I think you got
the quick math.
Well, I mean, the special teamer, he's
exactly
got it. He knows every
it.
yard line how long the field goal would be. It's just in his brain.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you do here now? You're back about the 40.
I think you go for it.
You
Wait,
gotta
what is
kick
it,
it, right?
4th and 12? That's a
Yeah,
long.
you got to punt it. They're punting it.
They're punting it.
Oh, wow.
That's probably
I mean,
That's
think
probably
about
the
that
right
play.
thing.
All right?
A missed field goal, you have the ball at 50.
If they get a yard, they're going for it right now, right? I mean, anything short of getting it, I think
I can't believe he didn't just throw that away. Yeah, they're just going to take the delay penalty.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good night. Hey.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
this could
give me what I need.
This could
Take
get out
a
of hand.
penalty, dang it. That's a concerned look in his face right there for Mike McCarthy. I know that look.
I think he understands it's his last game as the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, his quarterback is unsettled.
He's not playing like the MVP
unsettled
candidate he is, right?
How big is this game for McCarthy, by the way?
Yeah, they lose.
They lose. He's gone.
Massive.
He's done, right?
He's gone. Yeah.
My guess is Bill Belichick ends up in Dallas.
It's a hell of a guess.
D-line has done a great job against this, 3-person all-pro O-line as well. Good punt indeed.
You were
What
letting
I
that slide
say?
out.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this.
Somebody says
I
the
get
word
purple
punt
one.
and he wants to back it up. Yeah, I can tag out.
Okay.
Do you need the glasses on
I need
camera?
to split. So
Okay, I keep them on. All right. Yeah. No,
Easy.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like the.
Let's see, Brad. Thanks, Brad. Go Pack Go, baby. Yeah, I like that energy. Matzik's dog making an appearance.
Yeah. You want some pretzel.
Speaking of dogs, what's up, Joshy?
What's happening?
How are you,
How's it
bud?
going?
He's a dog.
I am a dog.
DAWG.
When Gabe does a sit means sit dog of the game tonight, it better be Josh DiMaggio.
What? No, it better be Aaron Jones right now.
I want it to be a player, not me.
Yeah. If it's Josh, it's not good.
I just want to say the best phone call I heard all season on Green Bay game night was the call made last week by Joshy DiMaggio.
It's the call heard around with state of Wisconsin.
Yeah. Is that what they're dubbing it?
Yes.
Oh, very nice.
That's what I'm dubbing it.
Very nice.
That's what happens when you get Homer and he starts talking about Joe Barry's defense, and I'm trying to just dance on Bears fans' graves. There's more important things at hand.
How about that play by Keyshawn Nixon? I mean, holy cow!
Yeah.
And Dak's an idiot for not throwing it away.
Correct.
What? The
All
heck?
right. Brust and Joshy, I need your confirmation on this before I
Yes.
go pour a bourbon because I'm going to need one here.
Uh-huh.
I've been saying this from the start. Strouf can attest to it. But this
Is
is
this
no
the long
longer house money.
hashtag?
This is no longer house money.
Oh, yeah. Expectations have totally changed.
Oh yeah, I mean this is
for
now
me-
turned into it was let's find out if it's Jordan Love. We made the playoffs and ended the Bears season to holy cow we're up 14-0 and my heart will be broken if they
Yes.
don't find a way to win.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. I was stressing this from the start, but yes, this is no longer house money. This is the reality.
Yeah, this is the perfect start to get me fully back in. When I was talking about earlier in the week where on Wednesday, I'm like, they got a 25% chance. Kick, you're up to. This is a 50-50 game. And now it's the Packers have to give this game away at this point.
I'm not looking at the win probability of anything. Like right now, it's just holy cow. What are you laughing at now? Who's joining?
Gray Matzik has a stuffed toy. Is that for your pups? Does it
There's
squeak?
bingo from Bluey. I got to hang on to things during the game.
Oh, shout out to Bluey. Great program.
Is that your emotional support animal for
I
this
have
game?
to hang on to things. Well, our greyhound is 75 pounds. He's just not
Yeah,
really.
my mom did text me and say that Gabe Neitzel needs a fidget toy because
I know this football.
Yeah.
I'm glad I brought it because he has been going nuts. with this thing.
Is it your basketball in the studio down there?
No, but I love that too.
That was in my
In the
hands
break,
for
isn't it
3.5
so fun to
hours.
play with?
I was using it during the
there's
show.
a small child in a Cowboys jersey sobbing.
Good.
Good.
Well, drink those tears, bro.
All right, fellas, I'm out.
Thanks,
Good
Greg.
stuff.
Thanks for joining
We'll
us.
check back in later.
Thanks, Matzik. Go,
Bye,
Pat.
you guys.
Yeah, this football is really fun to play with too. I'm not
Go
gonna
on.
lie. I can't. We can throw it to We can throw it to Gabe.
I just want Gabe running routes.
Did Nortman take off?
He did.
Yes.
He left.
He
yes.
said he got
Oh.
a split.
He has to split.
All
yes.
right,
That
got
was that.
split.
He is an old man.
Definitely.
He's an old man.
Old soul.
Love him dearly, but old man.
All right.
All right. So, Joshy, let's just walk through this for a moment.
Uh-huh.
Jordan Love, top 3 quarterback in the NFL.
Top 2, Patrick Mahomes and Jordan Love.
I can get down with that. The thing is, you're being
I mean, come on.
sarcastic.
Put
I'm good with it.
him 3. Lamar.
Lamar.
Yeah, I guess
Put him
the
3.
MVP does deserve to be there. That's fair. Hey, Christian Watson.
Good to see you, bud. Wow.
All right. 3rd and manageable. Love it.
That's a lot of people on him. I don't know how he's going to come up. He's
Oh,
healthy. Looks
relax,
healthy.
Joshy.
Looks healthy.
Relax.
Looks
No,
healthy.
it's fair. I mean, there was one catch in the
No, it's
season.
not.
He went out and there was 3 things listed on the injury report: head, shoulder, chest.
Knees and toes. Yeah.
Man, 5 games.
Yeah.
Shout out to this team, man. Like, you're looking at look, that's Bo Melton. Bo Melton? That's a guy that we've said his name in important moments. That's
A lot.
while.
A lot.
Oh no, Emmanuel Wilson, 3rd and 1.
Jesus.
Why is he out there on 3rd and 1?
Get him off the field.
Play action.
Wicks
You can get it. You
fell.
can get it. He could have got
Sling
it.
Got it.
Oh, thank God. He could have
What's up,
ran.
Tucker? How you doing, bro?
Why risk?
Because he could have ran. He could have ran out.
Do you see
Josh,
his arm?
there's a reason Ben isn't an offensive coordinator, bro.
No. Come on now. Look at this, and you'll tell me he could have very.
I
it
don't
was the
think he
right
could have.
decision, right? Well, no, because he was still hanging with Emmanuel Wilson or Dontavian Wicks, whoever that was. 31-13.
Emmanuel Wilson.
I know.
Get his ass off the field. All
I know.
due respect.
Aaron Jones is still out. But
Get
this-
off the
This
field.
is what they do, though. You know this. Aaron Jones has taken the bulk of the carries in the
Tooken.
first quarter. Josh. He took them.
I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
When I listen to
Aneurysm.
when I listen to KBN, I'm just screaming at my radio as you say the wrong word, and they just let it breeze by.
Yeah, they
Somebody yell at him.
Nobody holds you accountable anymore. It's very sad.
You guys can.
I will today.
When you're on the board, just text me and say I have
do,
to chime
and
in.
then you text me back 4 hours later.
No,
and say,
no.
Sorry, I
you don't,
missed this.
You don't say I have to say something on the air. You have to make it very clear that you want to be heard. Otherwise, I think you could be sitting at home in your boxers playing video games.
2 things can be true.
Exactly. Oh, no, it can't be. You can't be at work and in your boxers. That would be really rough.
Way to process that one out, bro. I'm proud
No,
of you.
get out of
Give me
here.
some.
Get out of here. No.
All right, fine.
Not after that. Aaron Jones back in.
It's
good.
I can't believe how comfortable I feel on 3rd down.
Josh.
I'm
Stop
with Benny
it.
here.
Yeah, come
Relax.
on. Play by
Relax.
play. Play by play.
Love. Got him. What's up,
Wild.
Dobbs?
Is
How you
Ro-
doing?
Oh
Go,
my
Romeo. Go, Romeo.
What is going on?
We are the best team in the National Football League. That's what's going on.
It honestly looks like the Cowboys are playing Joe Barry's defense right now. That's how open guys are coming across.
I just want to remind you. I want to take it back a few years, Joshy. Year was 2011. Green Bay Packers were the last team in the NFC playoffs.
Yeah, no, trust me. And
the
they
defense created turnovers. The offense was humming.
Are you doing it? I'm not saying it, but I'm saying it.
That's exactly what
I don't like it yet. See, we
We're the
literally
best team in the football.
we
We're the best team in the
literally
football.
just yelled at Josh
The best team in the
for getting ahead of himself
Yeah.
and saying I feel comfortable
Okay,
on
but I'm
3rd down.
allowed to do that. I'm allowed to get ahead
You
of myself.
can't make rules that you don't abide by.
No. He already has 100 yards receiving, Romeo Dobbs, by the way. 102 yards and 4 catches.
Emmanuel Wilson, another carry.
And guess how far he went? 1 yard.
One and a
Get
half,
his ass
one and a
off
half.
the field.
Is Aaron okay?
He's fine. This is what they do. Jordan Love, 10 for 13, 154 yards.
I
What is
understand.
that?
I understand we have a 2-touchdown lead, I want Emmanuel Wilson to do nothing to do with it.
I think you need to let Emmanuel Wilson get out of your head because he's owning a little too much real estate right now.
He's got you in a headlock.
Yeah, he is rent-free right now. Packers are on the 34 driving, and you're still yelling about Emmanuel Wilson with Aaron Jones back in the game.
Well,
so
if Aaron Jones is on the field, I'm fine with it. Bill Melton game.
no,
Nope,
Dontavian Wicks, good. All right, positive yards, third and manageable. Honestly, I don't want to say it, but like, no. Here's what. Remember last week, right?
Yeah.
You're in a situation late in the half, and Dontavian Wicks obviously didn't get out of bounds going forward. They ran the clock. They didn't get a field goal. You need to make this a 3-possession game, no matter what. Even if it's an honors field goal, even though this is still territory where it makes me nervous. 40-ish yards plus for him. It'd be a 47er. Boy. Deep breath. Josh, are you still confident on third down?
No.
All right. See what you want, Jordan. It's your world.
I just want you to yell "can."
They haven't canned the play
I
yet.
understand that, but I just want you to yell it.
Oh, wide open!
Yes!
Yes!
I feel so
What was
comfortable.
that? Yes!
Ruptured kidney. Who was it? A kidney?
Yeah,
What was wrong with it?
lacerated kidney.
Thank you, Gabe. Can we get a fourth headset so Gabe can talk me down a little bit?
I mean, you can just hold it right by his face.
We tried that. We literally can't.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
We tried to cross that bridge at about 2:30 and realized there's only 3 inputs. So yeah.
But that would add up then, why we only have 3 headsets. Why didn't you say that earlier when I asked?
5 for 5, 69 yards, Josh, this drive.
Nice.
Thank you.
Is Aaron Jones back on the field?
Yes, he is.
4 yards?
3.
3.
1, 2, 3.
And guess what?
Yeah.
I won't complain about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's more than 1.5 yards, which is all Emmanuel Wilson's had.
I'm not the one that brought him up.
You did without bringing it up.
Just keep that in mind. I didn't mention him.
The man has a great arm. Debo Samuel.
Got a great everything.
I think he's going to be a great player in the league.
Did you see help that lady get out of a snowbank? He's an angel.
Yeah.
He's
Aaron
a
Rodgers
sweetheart.
would never.
Speaking
No,
of which,
he would
I got
never.
stuck in a snowbank yesterday, so shout out to my angel. Very handsome man with a beautiful golden retriever.
Is this who saved you?
Yeah, random dude. Didn't get his name. Whoops.
Yeah. He got clotheslined. Holy cow. All right. But this is where, again, what I had just said, points any means necessary.
Yeah.
Yep.
3rd and 7, nothing crazy.
No huddle.
Like it.
No
I like
huddle.
it.
Snap it. Yes, they got it. This is a free play, right?
No, they called timeout. That's right. That's right. You made him burn one, and now you get to decide what play you want, and you didn't burn a timeout. So smart play by Jordan Love.
You can't really get Mike McCarthy on the shift change thing since he watched it for so long.
Right.
You're not gonna catch him unready to call a.
I don't know.
timeout.
We've famously
He's gonna
anointed
be
Mike
hot
McCarthy
at
a snore guy, so usually he's pretty
he is
behind
a
the
snorer.
times.
He's going to be hot at halftime.
I think he's going to be in the bathroom at halftime,
It's a Pluto
talking to
mindset.
himself.
It's fair.
I can do this, Mike. I just lost my job if I don't win this.
I don't know what's happening right now.
Did they get the time? Yeah.
He was so ready. He was so
He
ready.
got it.
Yeah, because that was 13 men on the field. You can't do that.
Man,
Can't do 12 either.
I can't believe this.
Can't believe what?
Josh, stay in the moment.
That it's 14-0?
Stay in the moment.
Believe it.
Yeah.
Packers
It
are
is
the best team in the league.
happening. It does not feel real, but it
No.
is happening.
Come on, Matt. Dial up something beautiful.
Don't
Well-
fall for it.
Well,
This team's figuring it out.
they checked out of it. It looks.
Jordan, you got to go fast, kid.
Let's go.
Wicks,
Good.
Wicks.
Good. Get rid of it. End zone.
Bodie!
Touchdown!
Touchdown for
Let's
Love!
go!
Let's go!
Let's go, baby!
What- this is real life? Is this real life?
Quarterback in the league.
Is this real life? Off the back foot again. Off the back foot again.
What the hell's
And
going on?
right where only he could catch it. The guy is a stud.
He's so good. He's so good.
I have
That was a
Unbelievable. Hey,
Pill
Brad
sling.
Norman's back. He missed a
Pill
touchdown.
confirmed
pill sling. I mean, absolute pill
Can
sling.
you fire off the tweet, please? Pill swing tweet, please.
Yes, I just said Jordan Love is a damn superstar, but I'll add
He is a
this
damn
one.
superstar.
Bad kick.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Anders missed it.
We were talking during special teams. We know the rules.
All right. Gabe, you want to take back in?
I'm so mad.
Strouf's out. Gabe
If
back
Anders
in.
Carlson
I'm so
screws up,
mad.
I'm out.
I'm so mad.
Why are you mad?
Because just do your job.
I know, right?
Come on.
I know. Indoors, too. No elements. Gabe, how are you feeling?
So when the Packers, and by the
How
way,
about those
it's-
glasses, huh?
Oh, they're fantastic. I mean, Strouf mentioned it earlier. It wasn't the 20. I mean, I know it happened in January of 11, but it's the 2010 team, right?
Yes.
So in that run, when they beat the Falcons, like that game was basically over when Tremont had the pick six at the end of the half and they went by a bunch. I was probably the more nervous that second half than any other game of that run. And they were
I
close
feel
games.
that vibe from you right now.
Yeah, so because, I mean, again, it's a 20. I mean, because it's the little things. It's missing that extra point. Because right now, if the Cowboys find something offensively, they double up at halftime, so they get the ball. You know, it can still be a game. So the offense has been fantastic. And, you know, they've only had to punt the ball
How about
once.
that pill sling?
Yeah. No,
That was, I mean, with pressure, 3rd and 7, off the back foot, literally right in the breadbasket.
It's like at this point, he's just like fading back just to see if he can. Let's try this fadeaway throw.
When is it going to change where when I see those thrown, I just kind of think he's throwing it away, and then the camera pans?
It's going to take a while because it's not a good feeling when you see someone fading back like that.
Well, again, because usually that means bad things are about to happen.
It's usually a prayer.
Every other you've been watching football your entire life, and most times when somebody does what Jordan Love just did,
I'm thinking there's a safety ready to come pick that off, but it was one-on-one and it was a dime.
Because you're throwing off your back foot, you're not getting enough on it. Yeah, he's got an amazing arm to get the ball there.
But I guess they
floats a little bit.
They brought pressure, so there must have been like the matchup that he liked.
No safety over the top.
Holy cow. This is real.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel real.
I got bubble guts.
Uh-oh.
No.
Are you going to have to leave us?
I do feel like
I got wipes.
I do feel like I'm about to puke.
Don't do that.
Yes, you do.
I mean, 20-0.
I feel like I'm just looking at you two right now, and you guys have the same vibes right now. I feel out of my body. This is bizarre.
Yeah.
Like this, again, and I want to give the Cowboys credit. This is a really damn good football team.
Yeah.
You know, like,
the Packers.
But this is not a fluke. This is basically what I'm saying. Like, I don't want, and that's why I wanted to make sure throughout the course of the week we gave the proper respect to the Cowboys because
everyone was trying not to. Yeah. Everyone's trying to be like, oh, their schedule wasn't that great.
Yeah,
and I was like,
no, because if you take credit away from them, then when you beat them, it's not that. No, this is damn impressive.
This is a 4-5 football team on the road against an undefeated team at home.
All right, Anders can kick it into the end zone. What do you know?
Well, he's got to redeem himself.
Oh, this is
what we're looking for.
Oh, jeez, I just saw someone joined us here.
Brought Reed in motion. Oh, hold on. Baby.
Yeah, there was just nobody.
Hi,
there.
Jen.
God,
Hi,
love that. I love that.
What up?
Oh God, and he had that guy.
Was that through the arms?
Did he throw that through the arms of Bell? That's sick.
All right, so the rule is since you're ahead of us probably by 15 to 20 seconds.
I can't react. I can't react.
No, because then we know what's going to happen, and we don't like that.
I will do my best.
That's going to be hard.
Serious.
What you got behind your head
I
there?
heard you.
Yeah, what is that?
That's my baby girl's Squishmallow. Dude, these are the best pillows.
Oh, those things are amazing.
Right?
Those really are.
Oh, just head sinks right into it. I'm on the couch enjoying a very, very cold day as you guys are. But I heard you guys just talking about how we were talking about how there was a little bit of fool's gold with the Cowboys. Like, this is the team, and Joshy, you said it. If there's anybody that can piss down their leg, and I don't know if we can say that on the stream.
You can. You're good.
Yeah, you're good. Clear.
It's the Cowboys, right? It's Mike McCarthy.
But first of all, come on, hold on.
Within 20 seconds, we're almost going to the dump
That's just
button.
like, oh, hey, I have a free shot. I'm just going to be just firing off words I can't say on the radio here and hoping it's
You know what?
okay.
If you're on the air in the morning, get it all out now.
Yeah, exactly. Just make sure I won't do it. No, this is the team. This is the Cowboys team, guys, that could underperform. This is the Cowboys team that would make boneheaded calls, would have 3 penalties in the first quarter. Like, we've seen this from
they're yelling at each other. Body language is bad. I love it.
And you saw the CeeDee Lamb stuff earlier. Like, something's up with him.
Yeah,
He's
what
having
was
an off game?
What was the broadcast saying? Oh, wow.
That was for the yeah.
I mean, but even when Dak Prescott is completing passes, that defense is right there population tackling. Like, again, when Jair got that interception, I tweeted it out. It's all happening. I'm sitting here on the couch with Chase. The girls are down for a nap. Dario's obviously in Dallas at the game. 3rd and 7, I was like, I feel an end zone shot coming here. Boom. Jordan Love gets time, throws
so conservative.
for touchdown.
Yeah.
I haven't seen yet.
Here's the other issue with the Packers getting this big of a lead. That's what Joe Barry can go into. Oh, I can play soft again, guys.
Because this is a critical point, as Gabe said. They're driving. They get the ball back at half.
Double up opportunity. I am interested just by the fact that we haven't seen. We saw the incompletion where Quay was on CeeDee Lamb, but we haven't seen CeeDee Lamb running across the middle of the defense with no one in sight. Now, I don't know if the Packers have a plan for that, if they just haven't dialed up that call, but I mean, that's CeeDee Lamb's entire game.
Yes.
The
in the slot, over the middle.
Crossing routes.
We've seen Michael Gallup over the middle right now. That's not what I was expecting.
Well, and Ferguson had that big completion right there.
Oh, that was.
Oh, whoa. Hold on. We've got another guest.
Whoa!
Look at this.
Whoa.
I've been sitting here. None of you are going to say happy birthday to Jen? You guys suck.
I texted her earlier.
Yeah,
we're coming.
If we're on the stream, why not say happy birthday?
Because there are more important things happening on my screen, Evan.
Also, are we really going to let Ben Brust and Jan Latta determine whether or not you could say things? Like, are those the two?
No.
I'm not going to lie. I was wondering when he was in the waiting room if he had heard.
I heard all of it. By the way, I've been defending Mike McCarthy like crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think I have much of a defense.
Yeah, why? Like, just out of curiosity, based on what?
Like, he wins 12 games every year. Like, that's
Right,
pretty good.
But bounces out of the playoffs.
So did Rodgers, am I right?
No,
He's
Jen,
won a
I
Super
don't have an
Bowl.
argument. I don't have an argument anymore.
Well, no,
Like,
I will say this to defend your take, Evan. Like, everybody thinks that Peyton is just superior to Mike McCarthy when really their resumes are exactly the same. And Sean Payton doesn't get near the criticism that Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, I mean, Mike McCarthy,
it's because hasn't he?
Yeah,
Peyton's caught some criticism this season.
I mean, Mike McCarthy, it's his look is what is his biggest detriment.
You're saying he's a dope?
He just kind of looks goofy.
No, he doesn't lead into schlubbiness. Josh is right. Like I've been saying it forever. Andy Reid leans into the fact that his mustache was frozen and it works for him. And like he eats hamburgers. Mike McCarthy thinks he looks like Gronk or something.
But wait, we can all agree.
Oh my God.
That was all condensation, right? Oh my God.
Evan, what are you guys doing?
You guys need to
What are you guys doing?
Take him off the stream. They're so far ahead of us. Take him off.
Are we laughing? What's going on? Was it the offensive lineman doing squats?
Oh my God.
This is
a pick six. This is a pick six. This has to be a pick six. I called it. Based off the reaction. Pick six. Oh my God. Now I see why they were saying, oh my God.
My Lord.
This is unbelievable, you guys.
Do you feel more comfortable now again?
No.
Gabe is a nervous watcher. Gabe gets more nervous the better his team does because he feels like the other shoe is always going to go.
Go for two?
It usually does.
Go for two?
Yeah, I don't trust Anders.
Go for two.
No, it's good. It's good.
What happened with not telling us what happened?
Right,
you guys are breaking all of the rules. You're swearing and telling us what's happening before it happens.
Kick him out. Kick him out.
Anxiety.
Wait a second. I heard you give Jen the warning when I was in the waiting room. You never gave me the warning, so I'm good. And then Jen was just reacting to me.
No, but you heard her swear in the waiting room, which means you heard us give the warning in the waiting room.
The thing is, a pick six, like I'm supposed to not. You guys aren't supposed to react. Like you have to.
Thank you, Joshy. We appreciate there being some common sense here.
Unbelievable. Can we just all, by the way, I mean, this is really for Jen and I right now. Can we all celebrate Goody?
Go have your own sidecast then. If we're somehow
the three of you.
We're on commercial.
You guys are ruining stuff. Let's get them out if they're not even going to be participating in conversation.
Jen, can we celebrate Goody for a second? Maybe the best general manager in the NFL. He drafted a quarterback when he wanted one, not when he needed one. So then he'll never need one. And they are annihilating another team in the playoffs while Rodgers is in some sort of cave somewhere. Oh, this is great.
Yeah, in the woods.
I love how that was just for Jen. Like just for Jen. Let's celebrate Goody.
Well, because we've been defending him. I mean, we've been defending Goody. Oh, I'm not reacting. Okay, this is me not reacting.
Okay, so something happened. What's going on?
Dear Lord,
you not reacting is reacting.
All right, no, we're gonna have to kick him out. Go see. This is enough.
Oh no. It's Anders in the special teams. That's usually never
Jen
good.
looks tense, so this is a potential take run back.
No, they would have been more angry.
Oh,
Oh,
Wait,
there he
I don't
goes.
know if Jen and I are watching the same game. I may have switched to the Heat game.
you're calling it.
If I hear Evan yell Jimmy,
He's not playing tonight.
Let me
but
ask you
he's
guys
up.
this. We're ticking down. We're under the 2-minute warning in the half. What have you not liked about what has happened in this game? Like other than
What?
Carlson doing-
Anders Carlson,
Anders-
probably?
And Emmanuel Wilson
that's
getting
it.
touches.
Yeah, what is the
Yeah.
deal with Emmanuel Wilson? Why is Alex so angry at him?
I just
Because
think
he
he's
said,
not Aaron Jones.
congrats on getting to the NFL, but you don't deserve to be in this game.
Yeah, it's just
I know,
the
I
fact
heard.
he's
he
not.
said with all due respect too. I believe there was a with all due respect
Well,
thrown in
as
there.
long as you put in with
Yeah.
all due respect on
It's in the
it,
Geneva
you may as well
Convention.
say
You're fine.
anything.
No
Wait.
offense.
Do you guys have, I know Jen does. Do you guys have the actual audio on the Fox broadcast? Because Kevin Burkhardt's been alluding to something weird with CD Lamb and Dak Prescott.
Yeah, we were asking you guys who are coming out because we can't hear it. We can feel something going on between Dak and CD, but we don't have
he
the sound.
Keeps saying it. He keeps saying something's like odd or whatever. Like, I don't know what he keeps saying. I mean, Jen, you've been in this spot where
Is he
probably
implying
know something
injury?
that you can't say on the broadcast, but that's kind of what I feel.
Yeah, it's a really good point. And he's only targeted him what? How many times has he?
3 times.
3.
And he has 1 reception for 8 yards. I got 5 targets here on the ESPN.com. Yeah, something's up, right? If he's your number one guy.
Yeah, I mean, the past 3 weeks he's had no less than 11
Uh-oh.
targets in
That's
each
gotta be
game. CeeDee
horsepower,
Lamb has
right?
played.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's the flag.
Quay.
Got really silent all of a sudden.
No, I
No,
was
because
just
we're all
checking.
watching the replay of the horse collar.
Yeah, but I also just saw something that
Is
Jeff
that horse
Darlington-
collar? Or is that a hip drop? No,
Jeff
that's-
Darlington-
they're saying, yeah. It looked worse from this. Yeah, maybe this angle. He kind of gets up there.
Is that illegal?
Did you guys see this? Jeff Darlington just tweeted a picture of Mike Vrabel in a cowboy hat when he was wearing his Bum Phillips.
Oh, yeah.
That's so funny. I've seen a lot of people trying to guess who the next Cowboys coach is. Like Belichick, I think I saw as a.
Jordan Love's getting $50 million.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no question.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Of course, they run that raid at Rashawn because they know he's going to cave in. They know it.
Well, I mean, who doesn't?
You'll get this tomorrow, probably between 5 and 7 your time. More impressive, Jordan Love or CJ Stroud?
Yeah.
No, that was a question, Josh. That wasn't.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
I mean, it's still CJ to me.
Yeah.
Even with the weapons that
I
Jordan
know.
has around him.
You could make the argument with Kraft and Musgrave, like those are your tight ends, and you have a cast of Christian Watson didn't play the last 5 games.
Like-
Romeo Dobbs has been indivisible until this game.
But those guys grew with him. I mean,
Indivisible
you're saying all
with
these weapons
liberty
like
and
Nico.
justice for
Why
all.
is Ben doing the Pledge of Allegiance?
Nobody knew who Nico Collins
I didn't
was
say
before this.
I didn't say indivisible. I said
Yes, you
invisible.
No,
I didn't say indivisible.
100%
listening.
I love when you guys hear things that you want to hear that I don't say.
1,000,000%. You
100%.
said indivisible, which, by the way, the only time anyone uses indivisible is when they're saying.
Do they still do the Pledge of Allegiance in school?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. I could ask my children, but they're
Yeah. I don't remember really doing the Pledge of Allegiance when I was in school. So did you?
Clearly. I mean, it's still stuck in my head.
It's crazy to me, also, guys, that Dak is not taking any shots downfield.
No. He does not look sharp, and I think he knows he's not. He
Right.
doesn't
Why
have
are
his
they not
best.
using a timeout?
Yeah, I was just going to say, how are they not using that in the middle
I
of the
think they're
field?
afraid of the Packers' offense.
Yeah. No, I mean they got
20
plenty.
seconds to go. What's happening right now? Why?
Well, you're-
Now they call it.
Okay,
Devondre.
so he's saying they
come
don't call
on.
one here. Yeah, you're saying with 40 seconds left, they could have called one.
No, I was. Yeah.
Yeah, this is wild. With 2 left.
Spoiler alert, it looks like they're calling one now.
See, at least you gave us the heads up.
Oh, because I said spoiler alert?
Spoiler alert. Yes.
There's the draw.
Oh yeah. I mean if they.
Wait a
I mean
minute.
they're still fine. They still have plenty of
Yeah,
time.
Yeah.
It's all pass plays. They're
Even
fine.
if they score on this drive, it's still a hell of a first half. Like,
Yes. Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
nothing away from.
Yeah, it's 27 points.
Yeah.
That's as much as they usually score at home.
Postseason deficit at home since 1969.
Nice.
Such Bunch of losers.
Indivisible.
No deflection. What is your answer, Evan?
Jen.
What? Stop! Stop it! What the hell is going on around here?
No, I'm booting him. I'm booting him.
Boot him.
We almost
Get
had
out
a
of
DJ
here.
salad.
This is seriously like
Almost another
affecting
one.
my enjoyment of this.
Good, then we're gonna stay on. If it's
Yeah, this is torture for
I
Gabe.
kind of like it. How much Gabe's not enjoying it.
He's angry.
More fun.
when are you getting Chewy on? I'm sure he's gonna be technologically savvy to figure this out.
I will say,
Oh my gosh.
this is giving me great enjoyment. So thank you for my birthday present.
No, they didn't say happy birthday to you. Let's not forget that.
Will the Packers score as much as your age?
Dude, they might. 43
That's why
today?
it's a good question.
This is a good halftime question. Will the Packers score as many
put it up
points
on our
as
scroll
Jen has lived years? That was bad.
Indivisible.
Indivisibly.
Words are hard.
Indivisible.
All right, they haven't made a face, so Gabe, you're good. Gabe, everything's
Nice
good.
play.
Yeah. No, he's down. He's their last time out.
Yeah, but they could go crazy at any moment.
Yeah.
I love that we got a text from Chewy in the group text that was
Yes.
like, I can't do this another week.
Yeah, but like this, is this harder than a close game?
No.
What does that mean?
Well, what do you mean Chewy can't do this
He's-
another week?
He gets sick of the Toads.
Ah.
And I get after him.
And
He's-
he's
he's-
also he doesn't think they can win the Super Bowl, so he doesn't think it's worth being in the postseason. Whereas Gabe and I disagree. We're on the total other end of the spectrum, talking about how the playoff experience is invaluable.
I mean, are we sure they can't go to the Super Bowl?
I mean, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. and talk
Again,
about-
this
talk
is a
about
sore
next
subject.
week's- talk
This is a
about
sore
next week's-
subject right now.
Talk about next
Gabe,
week's
Gabe,
opponent.
who are they going to play? Give me the math on all of this. Go ahead.
It's
Niners.
Niners.
Well, it'd be Niners. They go to the Niners
They're the
no matter
lowest
what.
seed.
Because
Packers
they're
are
the lowest seed.
The
Yeah.
reseeding.
So
Will they
go
play
San Fran.
Saturday because of all the movement of games?
No.
No, you know what? They can't go to the Super Bowl. I take it back. They're not going to.
Because they play the Niners?
I think in my head, I thought that somehow they were a higher seed.
Wow.
Well, the Rams almost didn't win on Sunday,
Yeah.
and then they would have been the 6th seed.
The Packers would be the first 7th seed to
win a
win
game.
it in the playoffs.
Yep. 0-6 up until this point.
Jen's face.
Man, I
Jen's
like
face.
That's bad. They get in, don't they? Is it a push off?
Wait, I'm
I
confused.
actually don't know what's going on because
Yes.
I had to mute mine now.
All right. So if that's
If it's defensive flag,
No, why do you sound miserable, Gabe?
Because this is how Gabe watches sports.
I think you guys have made it worse as well.
Yeah.
yeah,
Cool.
it's
Yeah,
honestly
no,
it's
it seems like a lot
it's
of
hard
other
to
people
enjoy
have
when
done
you already know the pick six is coming. Yeah, that's
I'll get over it.
illegal.
I'm doing my own heebie-jeebies over here, guys.
Wow.
See, now this is going to be probably a bad one, isn't
The
it?
Packers, Jen, you know what? Right now, the Packers just feel indivisible.
Oh, Mike McCarthy face.
Okay, so this is good.
Yeah.
God,
I'm
guys,
on
CeeDee Lamb
low.
is having a bad game. Hashtag analysis.
Wow.
All right, here we go.
It's hard to react when they react.
Yeah.
I hate
know.
them. Get them out.
Yeah. That's what
We're
I'm
gonna
saying.
have 2 seconds. Don't worry.
I was going to say, you think they're going
Or-
to hang with us for half?
Well, if they could, if we kick them
they
out
can't
now.
spoil.
Well,
They
you know
can't
what?
spoil
Perfect
it.
way to end.
Oh.
Well, you'll understand in a second.
What does it say?
Yeah.
What?
Jake Ferguson.
There you go, Josh.
Oh.
Hey, do you know who his grandfather is? Has anyone told you?
Wait, Evan, did you see the sound from Jake where he
Yeah,
was like,
his grandfather's got to be upset with him.
my
No, he did
grandma
not. What did he
told
say?
me that when the Packers win, it's bad for the Badgers?
He said that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did.
Oh yeah, Rashawn Gary, of course.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. He said that when he was growing up, he did not root for the Packers because if the Packers won and the Badgers lost, it made the Badgers look bad. And he learned that from his grandmother.
And nobody in their household roots for the Packers.
Wow.
So that's cool.
Shut up. All that. I'm a little behind, so I don't know what you guys are saying.
All right, guys. That was a
All right, see
fantastic
y'all.
game of
All right.
football. No notes except for maybe on that last drive, but even so, like this,
Yeah.
it's fantastic. So I'll try to rejoin in the second half. Evan, I don't know if you will as well, but it'd be great to
No,
see you
I
again.
bet.
If it gets close, just come on together to mess with Gabe.
No, I'm putting on
Oh,
the
in that
headset if
case,
that
all right,
happens.
Jen, if it's a one-score game, I'll
Yeah.
come back to some truth.
All right, the headset. I will seriously
All right,
put down my
unlike
headset and
these
walk
three,
away.
Happy birthday, Jen.
With liberty and
And
justice.
justice.
All right,
I
thanks,
still am
guys.
convinced I didn't say indivisible.
Wrong one. We're streaming nothing. There we
There
are.
we are.
Hey, Strouf, you want to hop in here?
I need to pee.
Yeah, no, hey, let's cook.
Time to be irrational.
Let's cook here during halftime.
All right. So where's the Super Bowl this year?
Vegas.
When should we book our tickets?
Well, so here's the problem.
Yep.
The Niners are really good.
Yeah, they really are.
That's
And are we to a point now, Gabe? We're up 20, right? 27-7 is the
up
halftime
20.
score.
Mhm.
Are we to a point where we feel comfortable?
No.
I'm not either.
Absolutely not.
Right? Like I joke and say this team looks like they could be Super Bowl bound or whatever, but yeah, I'm still not ready to.
Well, I
to
mean, the
think this
Cowboys.
one's
So the Cowboys were able to move the ball there. If that gives them a little bit of momentum, they get the ball starting at half. I mean, 27-14. Now, the good news is the Cowboys have not had an answer for the Green Bay Packers offense.
right.
So that's, and if this becomes a 2-score game, I become uncomfortable because of the fact against Carolina, they gave up those 14 points in about 6 minutes.
Yeah, right.
And that's a team that scored 0 the rest of the way
Yeah.
after
yeah.
that fourth quarter.
Yeah, I didn't know that until you pointed that out this
Yeah,
morning.
it's
So that
not-
one hurt.
It's not
But
great.
but at the end of the day, right? Like that is about as good of a first half performance as you could have had.
No, you couldn't ask for anything more. Literally could not ask for
You
anything
have a
more.
20-point lead at halftime on the road.
Yep,
Team that has not lost in 16 straight appearances at that stadium.
correct.
They look completely befuddled. Mike McCarthy looks defeated and pissed off all at the same time.
That's just how he generally looks,
Yeah,
though.
that's a fair point. That's a fair point. We saw years and years of that. Dak doesn't look good at all.
He looked good on the last drive, though.
He did. I would agree with that.
So if he, again, that's the scary part. He gets a little bit of momentum going, starts cooking a little bit here in the second half. That's, again, that's why I just still don't feel comfortable at this point because I feel like, you just don't have. Again, you come out now 27-7 going into the fourth quarter is a different story.
Mhm.
I mean, the fact that the Cowboys start with the football, that first possession is going to be incredibly key.
No doubt. Look who's making an appearance. T-Low out of the shadows.
Hey,
I didn't
look,
realize
where
you were
were
still
you?
here. Where
Where
you
were
at?
you?
I was down there looking at the big screen.
What about this big screen?
I know, I kind of thought that, I wanted to just kind of just sit in somewhere and just kind
Yep.
of, but I think it was the frequency is high.
It is indeed high. Very powerful right now. T-Low.
Oh, wow. So I've been down there with everybody cheering in the
In the market hall?
3rd Street Market Hall.
Oh, so you were at the bar there?
Yeah.
Nice. Then you were just hanging out with your people.
Hey, look, I'm telling you, everybody was going crazy.
Good crowd in the market hall right now.
It's a great crowd. You can't
I
even
love that
sit,
you're here right
sir.
now. I thought you were
can't
gone.
even sit anywhere down there.
How happy are you right now?
Right now, I'm just so shocked. I think I'm more in shock.
Yeah, me too, bro.
Yeah, I think that's.
You're gonna kill a man, Brusty. Relax. Relax.
Can't even play catch.
They'll knock the
Without-
frequency out of the
Now he's trying to
Somebody's
swing
gonna
it
go home
a little
concussed.
too
Right.
close. A little too close to Torrey Lowe. What was the most impressive thing you saw in the first half?
I'm gonna tell you this. The defense came to play today. And this was
Do you believe?
this was my biggest concern. Can the defense hold?
Yep.
And
It's
yes,
still a question.
It's still
but
a
it's
question.
still a
but
question.
What I'm saying is so far, the defense has showed up.
Yeah, I mean, through the first half,
Right.
certainly have shown up. I think the aggressiveness has certainly shown through. They're allowing the guys to be. I mean, even a couple of times where I feel like I should have been uncomfortable with like Carrington Valentine on CeeDee Lamb, he's held up He's done his thing. And I think the Packers are slowly realizing that allowing these guys to play man-to-man in the back end is the way to go.
And the thing is, Jair Alexander, he's playing with an attitude too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
got that swag.
Everybody wants that ball. It's contagious.
Can we talk about? So, I've referred to these glasses you're wearing as Brust douche glasses.
Okay.
I think you look phenomenal. In I genuinely mean that. I think they look great on you.
I haven't really looked at because like the camera's kind of far away,
right?
So I can't even tell that I'm actually wearing them. But I'll take your word for it.
There you go.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I like
Good luck
them.
for you.
Oh yeah, we can pull that off.
Yeah, I tend to agree. So anyway.
I feel again with the hat and the vest and like the headset, I feel like I'm like the linebackers coach.
Yeah, you should be up in that box with Joe Barry. It would be the Joe Barry and Gabe Neitzel cam, and that would just get me all fired up. So yeah, I'm not feeling great. I'm gonna be honest. Like I feel great about the fact we're winning by 20 points, but like I've been hurt too many times. Like I remember, so when I was in probably middle school or early high school when they lost to Seattle, I was making bootleg T-shirts online. And what? I sold bootleg T-shirts online. It was like
your side hustle.
This is my entrepreneurial grind back in the day. And I made T-shirts in the fourth quarter of that NFC Championship game at Seattle that said "bowl bound" in whatever year it was, 2015, I think.
Yeah.
I sold 2 of those T-shirts, and then the Packers lost in overtime. That's a real story.
Believe, like,
Grand opening, grand close.
Yeah.
Indeed. So yeah, there's my story for you.
Second half, huge first possession for the Cowboys, right?
Yes. They have to be – the Cowboys got to do something. I'm so shocked that when they scored at the end of the half, I was like, oh, okay. Because I was just like, is this a dream? I was pinching myself. So with all the hype, with everybody picking the Cowboys, and I'll say this, this young Packers offense is looking like veterans. Like they've been playing this whole time. Like this is their 4th season together. I'm very proud of those young guys.
Jordan didn't get sacked in the first half.
No, he did not.
I mean, they had the 2 holding penalties that they still overcame, despite grabbing Micah Parsons a couple of times. Yeah, Elton Jenkins
phenomenal.
Grabbed him once.
You're going to be talking about Elton Jenkins on Good Karma Wrestling this week. Like, that's what that play was.
No, it was a good takedown. It's a good little, straddle the hip, take him down.
Plus, I'm seeing a little confusion between Dak and Lamb. They're starting to jaw a little bit.
Can you hear the TV broadcast in the market hall?
Yes.
Because Evan Cohen, who was just on, was just saying that they keep, like, Burkhardt keeps hinting at something, but, like, obviously we haven't been able to hear.
What I'm seeing is they're trying to, set up something or communicate. Well, all I'm saying is they're supposed to be the veteran team.
Mm-hmm.
They're supposed to be the guys that know what's going on, and they're off target somehow. And they're trying to get it back on target, but that led to another interception attempt because they're trying to force it into Lamb. And I think that when you have one guy who's the main wide receiver that has to have the ball, and everybody knows it's going to him, it sets up interceptions like we're seeing in this game. And the confusion is starting to creep in, and I see a little bit of a doubt in Dak with his arm.
Yeah, I mean, he outside of that first drive, I mean, even like the pass he had to Ferguson in the middle of the field, that was a dangerous throw.
It was.
Right.
Like it was a super.
It was a good throw.
I mean, it ended up being a good throw, but it was. I mean, a little bit underthrown over, like left, right. Like it could only be in that one spot for Ferguson to catch it. Why is Jimmy Johnson looking into the camera yelling?
Because the Cowboys are getting smoked. What do you mean?
All these talking heads look like they don't know what they're talking about right now.
He looks so furious.
Why is
he looks crazy?
Like he's old. He can't be yelling like that. He's gonna have a heart attack.
He's gonna pop a blood vessel in his eye.
Oh, Strahan's ready to go.
4.
Strahan's ready to go after that speech, and I guess Gronk's gonna block him.
Okay.
Gronk doesn't know what to do. He's just trying to play along.
Gronk,
this is an upset. This is a shocker right now at this point.
Oh, 100%.
Everybody's shocked. I think that everybody is shocked.
Did you actually pinch yourself?
Yeah, I did.
You really did?
I was down there. Me and a couple guys. I pinched them too.
You pinched.
I didn't even know these guys.
You pinched.
I didn't even know them.
Wait, you're out there just pinching strangers?
They were sitting next to me, and I was like, "What's going on? I got to pinch myself." He said, "What? I pinched him."
Just pitching
How did he react to that?
They're all laughing. I'm gonna tell you right now. Packers
So you're a
how
hit.
can you
So what
not?
you're telling me
Hold
is you're a hit in the market.
Oh no, yeah, of course. Of
Are you
course.
met Torrey?
But what I'm saying
He's
is,
hit everywhere.
every Packer fan right now is breathing a sigh of relief, even though we know we got another half to go.
Oh,
I think we're all shocked. I think we're all excited. I think we don't even know what's going on right now.
I love you, man. That is. You're not topping that breakdown. Good luck, Tausch. You're not topping that. He pitched a stranger.
Hey,
Multiple strangers.
And look,
And they liked it. And they great point by Ben Brust, and they liked it.
hey, I'm gonna tell you, you can get away with any. If you around Packer fans right now, you can get away with almost anything. Right now. They're excited. They don't care.
I just know me and Josh are rolling into multiple establishments following this game.
Hey.
Josh, he's got a puppy he's got to get home and take care of.
You have a puppy?
He's got Jen Gabe and
Yeah,
Chewy
he's
in the
not
morning.
sleeping tonight. I'll walk him back here, bar close.
I mean,
Hey, you got nicer couches here. I mean, at ESPN Madison, we don't even have a couch.
yeah, but I mean, this
I
isn't
slept
really
on the floor there once.
this
but-
isn't really a sleeping. I mean,
Oh,
better
I
than
could
sleeping
sleep
on the
this.
floor.
I can
but
sleep on that.
I don't know if it's really a sleeping couch. Yeah, we got a kind of a booth situation over in the cafe.
Yeah, sleeping couch.
Oh,
It's like a bed. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. So now what?
why does halftime feel like it's taking forever?
Because it does. Jimmy Johnson's got to get some stuff off his chest, dude.
Yeah, he had to really give some fiery takes. I think, honestly, to me, I am going to feel a lot better if the Packers force a punt or get a turnover on this opening drive.
Yeah, I would agree.
Like, if the Cowboys don't come out and score,
Kill any momentum.
this is over.
Right.
Yeah, kill any momentum.
This
right
is
away.
over, and we can start talking about San Francisco next week.
And how about the confidence of Jordan Love? And you know what I saw? His confidence was so good that you know how Michael Jordan, when he attacked the rim, he starts doing his tongue thing. Jordan Love was actually on the replay, just licking his
Was he doing a
chops.
tongue
Yeah.
thing?
I was like, oh wow, that's
So what you were saying right now, just to make sure I'm reading into this correctly. Jordan Love is Michael Jordan.
well. What I'm saying is he's in his mode. He's in his what,
Okay, real
when
quick.
He's
real
in
quick.
the zone.
Well, we're in Delulu mode. More or less titles than Tom Brady for Jordan Love.
Well, I wouldn't say anything. Let's get the first one in. Maybe we could get the first. Let's get the first one down, and then we can have that conversation.
When you and I are sitting poolside in Vegas in a couple weeks,
Right, exactly.
ahead of Green Bay game day, live from Vegas,
Yeah,
and the
you got-
Packers are taking on the Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl. You're going to say Jordan Love's going to win more titles than Tom Brady.
Hey, look, at that point, I'm gonna have to say it. Young rookie. I'm gonna tell you, not rookie, but first year starter.
Yep.
His accomplishments already have been amazing, but this game right now, his first playoff. I'm gonna tell you right now. Yeah, I might have some high expectations moving forward. But I'm gonna tell you this. I said this on the show on Green Bay Game Day that Dak Prescott playoff record is not good.
And Jordan Love is perfect.
Nobody
He's never
knows.
lost. Zero blemishes.
Never won.
So
He's about to.
So let's
wanna
see. Let's see what happens. But I'll tell you right now, if you're going to play a team and you have to equate the playoffs and their records and the quarterback, I said let's take Jordan Love.
135.7 quarterback rating for Jordan Love in the first half. 135.
So there's room for improvement.
There is room for improvement.
Room for that thing to go up.
He's going to do his best Baker Mayfield impression. And get that thing in the 150s.
Yeah. Well, so again, I haven't asked that question. That's where CJ Stroud was yesterday. CJ
What
was
did he finish with?
157.2.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, he had an incredible game. The 2 defensive touchdowns helped, but yeah, he is a star. The Texans are the Packers of the AFC. I've been saying this for weeks.
Whew. That could be a fun Super Bowl matchup.
Dude.
I would go crazy.
Dude. I call him CJ Strouf for the record. 1 letter difference.
I'm pinching everybody if that's going on. I wouldn't think that the Packers at this point would be.
That sounds sexual. I don't know that that's okay.
No, it's a pinch on the arm.
Nothing sexual about it.
To make sure we're not dreaming. Yeah, it's like to make sure it's not a dream.
Why are you
right.
playing with his weenus? Isn't that what that part of the body's
I
called?
don't know. It's the funny bone.
I knew Ben Brust would like that joke.
Oh, wow.
30-something-year-old soon-to-be father makes a weenus joke. And now he's playing with his elbow fat. God, how are you going to be a father? Congratulations. But wow.
By the way, congratulations. However.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
All right.
All right, here we go. Game time. Let's party.
Again, I think it all comes down to this. I may go. You out of here? Tori's out.
Tori,
He doesn't
go pinch some strangers.
I want out.
Tori doesn't want to be tethered down. He's still going to hang out with us.
Go
He just
pinch
want to
some
be tethered
strangers.
down on the headset.
All right, Brust.
Yo.
Give me your second half analysis in 30 seconds.
So I'm seeing a lot of Joe Barry stuff. Everyone's like, if they get a stop here, Joe Barry. Let's just remember Christian McCaffrey, and I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. There's a second half, like before, like run game and everything. Like they play the Niners next week before you make your decision on Joe Barry. But right now, it's the second half. Get a stop here.
Yeah, they get a stop here. I think this thing's over.
Agree. That's what I'm saying. Like everyone's like, if they get a stop here, then Joe Barry should come back.
Huh?
And that's big from Gabe
He just said,
Neitzel to
whoa.
say this game's over if they get
If they get a
stop.
stop, yeah. If they get a stop here, this thing's over.
That's crazy, Gabe. That's crazy.
It's not that crazy.
I mean, it's
really
it's a
not
three-possession
because they
game
can
of
run the
course. I
football.
understand that, but my heart has been broken too many times by this football team. No lead is safe.
Of
And there's
course,
CD
CD.
Lamb
Well,
for first down.
there's CD over the middle.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that was coming.
Expect she's to see more of that.
He's
we
gonna
were
get
gonna.
his.
I was gonna say we couldn't have expected him to not do anything, and what a move!
I mean, he put McDuffie in a blender.
Well, I mean, they gave him enough time where he could run a double move underneath.
right.
McDuffie's got zero chance.
I was gonna say, and you also said he put McDuffie in a blender.
Yeah.
Like it's not like it was Jair or it was a linebacker.
Well,
They got the matchup they were looking for.
Joe Barry defense.
And the Cowboys got to move with some urgency here in the second half. Is he changing the play twice?
Sure is. He saw
Suck
Quay
way.
flash, yeah. Okay.
They're going to run to the outside.
And he's got 7.
All right, not a good start to that. Get a stop and it's over thing.
Hey, second down.
I know, and also look at that 2 INTs on the right. Like he is not comfortable.
No, he's not.
His touchdown pass was like literally a wide
look.
open. You almost could have just went like that.
I feel the same way with CD Lamb, obviously, because they're intertwined, but he's going to settle in and he's going to get
CD
his.
versus Jair to the top of the screen, by the way.
Oh, keep an eye on that.
Yeah, just
He'll get his. Like, Dak's a good
Just
quarterback.
put some help over there.
Well, I mean, it doesn't look like he's hitting.
Start shading.
Nope,
Nope,
not gonna give
he's
him help.
not.
Oh, they're running the ball, so I guess it doesn't
And it's a
matter.
good stop.
Tell you what, when they've run the ball on second down, like first down they've had success.
Yep,
The
we've
second
been in there,
downs,
yeah.
they've been.
There's
going,
been
hey.
a lot of third and shorts,
Yeah.
and they've gotten off the field.
I mean, this can't be 4-down territory right away, is it?
No, but
Well, maybe.
I mean, if you
It
feel
is a
it's slipping
20
away,
game.
you're out
I
near
guess you're
midfield.
almost towards
Yeah, it
midfield.
is. It is. It is, Gabe.
Yeah. Again, it's a 3-possession game. I mean, your defense hasn't really shown that they have been able to slow
need
down
to
the
go for it.
Packers.
Well, we'll see what
You
they
got to
do.
steal some possessions.
He's gonna
here.
run.
That's-
Yes.
oh, maybe not.
Not though.
Kenny, you can't go through Kenny Clark. Who do you think you are?
What's the late flag?
By the way,
What the hell's the late flag?
I don't like late flags.
by the way, that was Kenny dropping in the zone again there, Josh. Yeah, I know you were anti that earlier. That was Kenny acting as a spy.
Kenny spy.
Oh, head-to-head.
Not exactly an invisible spy. Indivisible
He
spy.
shouldn't. I mean,
Oh,
well, that
can't do that.
Can't-
Kenny.
nope.
Can't do that.
You know what? Kenny as the spy isn't working.
yeah,
Yeah,
grabbing,
take a breather, bud.
grabbing the face mask. Yeah, he doesn't have the protection. He's a runner at that point.
Grab a
but
Gatorade. Take
it doesn't
a breather.
matter if you have protection or not. You just can't grab the face mask.
I don't know why Rich
Against the
Bisaccia and
rules.
LaFleur are talking to each other because they could talk to Joe about not putting Kenny in that spot. I understand your frustration.
What did he say?
about the
What did he
replay.
do?
They called the personal foul as the face mask. Well,
Yeah, it was
I
the
don't know
face
if it
mask?
was. I don't know if it was the face mask or the helmet. To helmet.
Well, both not legal, so understandable. Hey,
Get there.
JJ Anagari is a stud. He is.
He's not even making those like easy throws.
No.
No.
Well, I don't even know if that was an easy. Already got a face. but-
overall,
regardless, like
Yeah.
the one I think I was out while you guys were talking about, he threw the out route to CD, and it was like that was a layup, and
Yeah.
he's not hitting those.
Yeah. No, you're right.
I'll tell you what, though, Ngabare, like he can be your rotational third pass rusher, and I'm cool.
He's
with
a
that.
stud. He's a stud.
Stud's a little strong, but
No, he is a stud. But I don't think that's strong at all. He's had a huge second year. Second year jump.
Second year jump to what? 4 sacks?
stud.
KK. It's a rotational guy.
Rotational stud.
He's a rotational stud.
That's what I'm saying. I like him at
Okay,
that
screw
position.
you guys. He's had a great second year.
You know what?
You've
We
got him
have to
starting over
ride the
Van
roller
Ness,
coaster
yeah.
of
I'll take him
Alex
over Van
Strouf.
Ness right now.
In 2 years, will you?
Would you would
I
have
don't
taken
know.
everyone over Rashawn Gary his first year then? So just slow down.
That's not true.
Stop. Nobody thought Rashawn Gary his first year was any good.
He wasn't good.
He didn't play a bunch because Preston Smith and Zadarius Smith were out there.
Zadarius Smith, that was a good year for him.
Exactly. Like
Glory days.
we're in the glory days.
Hey guys, I gotta be honest with
This
you.
roller coaster, I can't handle him.
I can. It's fantastic.
Thanks, Gabe.
Oh,
no. But
See, that was, that ended up being a poor throw that worked out for them.
Yeah.
Because I think he wanted to lead him unless he meant to kind of stop him. But
I'll have to see.
the throw kind of being behind him ended up making this play because you have
Keyshawn you're right.
over pursue.
You're right.
Because it's a low throw, he's able to stop, grab it, turn, and spin.
do you think if we ask Craig really nicely, he'll send us to San Francisco next week?
No.
Okay. All right. Just figured I'd ask.
No, hey, it's worth asking. I appreciate the question.
Me and you, Gabe.
That is a big hole. Good job by Quay there.
Oh man. How many does Pollard have now?
Too many.
Enough.
Yeah.
Enough.
Who's got the stats? We need someone to be our stats guy.
I don't know what I did with my phone. I don't care.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
44 for Pollard and 11 carries.
Did you see Dak's hand get hit?
No, I
Little
missed
grimace?
Oh.
Yeah, on that. So that kind of caused that
Hit a
throw to
helmet?
CD. No, somebody else's hand.
Oh, gotcha. Yep.
Designed rollout.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope.
They haven't had too many explosive plays on this drive, but that's the everything in
is
front
chip
right
away
now,
at
Joe
it,
Barry.
Well, but again, they're kind of, they're taking advantage of that. They're not looking necessarily to push it down the field.
There's a long way to go.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with that little bit of cushion there.
They haven't done anything wrong. It's just been as long as you keep tick.
Not enough time to come off the clock yet for me, though.
It's a good sound effect, Benny.
Hey.
Tick.
It's pretty good. 87-year-old Brandon Cooks out left.
Wow.
That was
Design
got
play.
blown up.
Broken play.
Was that a design run?
I love the Green Bay Packers.
No, that was. If I don't throw this ball right away, linemen are going to be down the field. So now I just have to run it. Because I think, you've got Preston Smith gotten that passing lane right away.
That was strange.
CD in the slot against Keyshawn.
First time in the red zone,
don't
not in
love
the
that.
2 minute.
Don't love that at all. Do not love that.
Oh, boy.
Yes, Rashawn.
Oh, man. Almost picked off.
That was
stupid.
interesting.
That was
That was Brett Favre-esque.
That is a big play sheet, Mike.
So
I thought you were going to say that's a big man.
That's a big Mike.
trying to debate if they even just kick the field goal here if they need down 20.
Still 3 possessions
I mean,
to kick
3,
field goal.
yeah. 3 doesn't really do you much
You
good.
got to get a first.
Do you think Mike McCarthy can coach defense? I have a job for him if that's the case.
That's what they did with Patricia.
It's true.
Didn't really work out.
No, it did not. All right. Third down.
CD.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
my goodness.
got knocked down.
Yeah, wave that little
That was a
fingy.
good finger wag
You
by
give him
Preston.
that little fingy wave.
I'll tell you what, there have been very few times in the game where Dak's initial read is there. And he's had some time, but
So they're kicking
Is
it,
that Carl
man.
Brooks? Who knocked that down?
yeah, I think so. Wow, why are they kicking it?
Makes it 7. It's still 3
Three
possession.
possession and 3 possession.
Mike McCarthy in the playoffs is what's happening right now.
I mean, I guess it's
Josh, would you agree this is dumb?
This is a bad call.
I know
it is 10 yards. That's
I don't get it. I guess you're trying not to panic with 9.5 minutes left in the third quarter, but
I mean, if your defense goes out there and forces a 3 and out, it's not a bad decision. But again, your defense has only
not
forced
shown
one
the
punt.
ability.
Right.
Yep.
Like
Right.
they haven't shown the ability to, hey, let's go out there and slow these guys down.
And again, if you can pick up some first with the ball on the ground with Aaron Jones, they played Emmanuel Wilson a lot in the second quarter, so Aaron should be fresh.
I can't wait. I can't wait for
Emmanuel Wilson to come out.
60-yard touchdown.
I am
right here.
going to break whatever
Just a
we would
60-yard
define this
touchdown
as.
run.
You are not going to break anything, especially if we're going to ask Craig Nicely to fly you to San Francisco.
You're right.
I mean, that's the good thing about winning this game is you don't have to wait around. Like the AFC is all waiting on the game tomorrow.
Start
Like,
prepping.
Like they don't know who Whereas the Packers, they're going to know right away if they win the game.
Yeah,
where
no,
they're
that
going.
is nice.
I don't want to think about the Niners because they're really, really,
Yeah, they're
really
good. They're really good.
Like they don't just have a CD; they got a couple CDs, and I don't mean that in like the position, but type of players.
They got a 6-disc changer. Thanks for giving me
No, I went from single to 6, and it was a big change.
Yeah.
Had the old binder.
Oh, yeah.
In the glove box.
Still have that?
You
binder?
have no idea what we're talking about.
Yes, you do. CDs, of course.
No. But like you never had a car with a 6-disc changer.
Not 6. No, I drove a Saturn, just one disc.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where, yeah.
Oh, in the
exactly.
trunk.
Yeah. There was a 6. Yes. There was a 6-disc changer in the trunk.
What was that?
That was
the
my
sound
6-disc changer.
of the discs changing. It was actually very good.
Crazy concept.
Yeah.
So what was the best CD in your 6-disc
Oh,
changer?
I mean, it was mixes, dude.
Oh, so like LimeWire to CD.
Oh, for sure.
Mhm.
Before
Were you a
that, it was
Napster guy?
Napster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Napster.
Shout out to Justin Timberlake.
Shout out, I guess.
He played the guy that founded Napster in The Social Network.
Also famously sued Napster.
Did he?
Yeah.
Wait, why
He was part
why
of
did he play him in a movie?
Because
then?
it was funny.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
The book.
I'm gonna watch The Social Network tonight.
No, you're
That's how I'm
not.
gonna celebrate. It's
No.
one of my favorite movies ever.
You're going to watch The Social Network instead of watching.
I thought you were going to hit the town.
No, after that.
Oh.
I'm not going to bed tonight. Packers are winning by what? 20 points in the NFC playoffs. You think I'm sleeping tonight?
What's Matt LaFleur upset about?
The flag is bull. I think it was the Kenny Clark flag.
Bull honky.
Let him know.
A flat,
so did they call the face mask or did they call the helmet the helmet?
Chat. Where's the YouTube chat? Somebody clarify.
Chat. You and your
I love
failed
saying
Twitch
chat.
streaming, yeah. I think you're a horrible
Keyshawn,
Twitch streamer.
I love how Keyshawn, like before that ball was
He
even
started
kicked,
walking
he
into the
started
sideline.
walking to the sideline.
It's like,
just like,
damn.
what am I doing out
Well, at
here?
least he made a really good play in the first half.
Yeah, he did. He had that sack.
Let's go score more.
13 of 16 to 7 different receivers.
He is just
Story of the year.
phenomenal. He's so good.
Really, less than 40 rushing
Yeah.
yards?
Jones was 8 for 24 at one point. It felt like more.
Felt like,
Oh, no
it
wonder
felt
they
better
were giving
than
the ball
that.
to Emmanuel Wilson.
Yeah, it felt better than that. Felt better than that. Yep.
Oh, well,
Oh,
there's a
and
big
here we
one.
go.
Here's a big one. Here's a big one.
Yeah, what a block
Yeah.
by Tucker.
Yeah, really nice block.
Good.
I'm
Tick,
glad- I'm-
tick,
I'm-
tick, tick, tick,
I'm
tick,
glad
tick,
Matt
tick,
pointed
tick.
that out earlier. These young guys can block. That was beautiful. Aaron Jones, good at football.
Confirmed. I also can't wait to do a little wipe myself off dance.
With Tucker, especially
such a
coming from a
strange
smaller
man.
school.
What?
I said, you're such a strange man. You were over there playing with your elbow fat. Now you're.
Well, Tori was pinching me. You've never played with your weenus before?
I sure have.
So you can.
2nd and 3.
I mean, it was right.
Second
there.
and 3.
I mean, it was.
Get out. You dog, you wipe yourself off.
Oh, God, here we go. Come on, Brusty. Give it to him. Yeah. Yeah. That's the sound.
Whew. Thought for a second that Zach Tom may have gotten away with one.
Look at those guys.
Look at the yearbook. That's so awesome. Shout out Bo Melton.
Bo Melton's made one catch, and you still want to shout him out.
Why would you not? It's a great story.
So real quick, back to the weenus thing. So did you know that if you take your weenus, you can take your nails, dig it in as hard as you want, you won't feel a thing.
Gabe, did you know that?
You won't feel a thing.
Did not know that.
It's dead. It's dead. It's dead. Like, just do it.
You keep talking about
here.
your weenus.
Can I do it to you?
No.
Let me. Come on. I'm serious. This will be a fun exercise after this throw. After this throw. After this throw.
Oh, he's wide open.
Yes. After this throw. After this throw. Oh my God. Look. Now relax a little bit. This is your weenus.
Yep.
I'm gonna pinch my nails in you. You can't feel this.
I
am
could
pinching-
absolutely feel that.
But it doesn't hurt.
It hurts. Get off me. I could absolutely feel
Weenus
that.
trick didn't work on him. Man, I must have something going on around here. Do you see how far
Yeah,
I
there's
dug-
a mark.
I can't feel a thing. Do it to me. Do it to me.
Why am I-
You can dig your nail in. Dig your nail in.
I am.
I know. Can't feel
Mark.
Can't feel a thing. I know we're playing with our weenuses. They're winning, Josh.
Take Brust off the mic.
It was.
I'm trying to distract you guys.
Well,
5 catches, 148.
First of all, 148. Second of all, we have missed a play, Joshy. So let's calm down here.
Good cut, Aaron.
Go! Yes! God, we're going to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Oh my God, San Francisco doesn't stand a chance.
Oh, Mike sitting there helplessly.
Just another back leg throw as he gets crunched.
So fun.
Be okay. Be okay.
So fun.
Be okay. Did he leave? Yeah, he said both feet off the ground. Hey!
I mean, didn't launch with his
Protect him.
He's okay.
231.
He's a tough cookie.
231.
He's gonna have a perfect passer rating.
Needs another touchdown
Needs
pass.
tutty.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's throw in here.
Let's help charity.
Agreed.
Well, I thought they were going to jet sweep there.
No, he's kind of abandoned the jet sweep. There we go. Touchdown.
What is going on?
I can't even stand up.
I know. What is going on? Pinch your weenus.
Unbelievable.
Pinch your weenus.
Well,
that's
it. That's the dagger.
Joshy.
You think Wayne's calling it?
I don't think Wayne's calling it yet.
Okay.
But I think we have to all slide over.
We okay here, Joshy?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome back.
Oh
Good to
boy,
have you.
what a run!
You okay?
I screamed for a long time. I just said, ah.
I legitimately cannot
This is
believe what
over.
we're watching.
This is over.
This game's over.
Yeah.
This game's over. It's over.
Extra point. Oh, they did.
No,
yes.
they kicked the field goal.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. My God.
Well, I mean, I guess it still makes it a 3-score game because I guess you go for 2 every time you score a touchdown at this point, but your defense isn't getting a stop. Cowboys defense ain't getting a stop.
Absolutely.
A 30 burger?
Well, we
That's not a thing.
said the entire pregame show.
You gotta get
30
to
was the
40.
number.
You gotta
30 was the number.
You got to get 40
Get to
before you
40.
before you start assigning burgers.
It's burgers.
Shoot. Why are we stopping at 40?
At that point,
Let's
Emmanuel
Miami
Wilson,
Dolphins these fools.
At that point, Emmanuel Wilson starts getting touches.
That's fine. At that point,
It's a burger. 30.
No.
Can you
Stop trying to make fetch happen.
yeah, I was just about to say that. Well said.
Unbelievable. Wow. What a fun day to do this. I'm having a great time.
See you next week.
Yeah, I'll be here.
I will also be here. Gabe, see you next week.
Of course. I mean,
Okay, Bruss, that makes you're out because we only have 3 mics.
oh, we can figure out another. We'll figure out a way to get more people
Joke.
on this.
It's a joke.
Oh, and the football.
The pigskin.
I was ready. It's okay. All right, what do we got?
So during the fourth quarter, we just talk all about the 49er matchup, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
If this holds up, obviously. I mean, if they
20.
names.
Jair.
Next.
Same thing you did with CD Lamb.
Debo.
Valentine.
Quay Walker, follow.
Quay Walker.
Hope.
Pray. Pray.
Ben was throwing out names.
Yeah, I was about to say, nobody heard him yell any of the names. We're reacting to it, and nobody has any idea what's going on. But he threw out Ayuk, he threw out Debo, and then he threw out Christian McCaffrey, which Josh responded to with hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a good team.
Savage.
Hey, one name. Jordan Love.
Yeah. I mean, this
Best quarterback in football would be my response.
this Packers team can beat anyone.
Yeah.
I agree.
This version of the team
Even San Francisco.
Yes, as afraid of San Francisco,
I mean,
rightfully so.
It would have to be more, a little more shootout.
Yes.
But,
Yeah.
the Cowboys defense, we've made a lot of how the
Ooh, nice spiraled game.
of how they scored so many points at home, but they also limited people to only 16 points per
Yes.
game at
That
home.
was funny.
So this Cowboys defense is really good, much like
Yeah.
that 49ers defense. If the Packers can put up in 2.5 quarters 34 points, granted, helped out by the pick six, but if you put up 34 points, you can score points on anybody.
I look like a tackle there on the end.
I just want to shout out all the people that when the Packers were 2-5 wanted to fire Matt LaFleur.
Yeah.
I just want to give them all a shout out right now. You did?
Yeah, I might have gotten mad about Joe Barry, or remember when he went after the 2 down lineman thing and he was mad at a blogger? Just of all things, I mean, things were bad for the Packers, and it was showing at every level, be it players, coaching, whoever, fans, whoever. It's been a turnaround. Yeah, it's bad. October felt is as bad as I've ever felt as a
I would
Packers
agree with
fan.
that. I fully agree with that.
And I don't know if I've
I
ever,
was looking at mock drafts.
aside from the Super Bowl, I don't know if I've ever been higher as a Packer fan.
Then right now?
Yes.
I love that, Josh.
Yeah.
Let's keep that energy.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Again, now with Joe Barry can go in his shell now, and I'm fine.
Uh-oh.
McDuffie again?
It looks like an arm.
Oh, well, that's not good.
I mean, he's played a lot more than Campbell has in this
Yes.
game.
Yeah, he has.
I mean, I think the only time I saw Campbell was when he dropped the interception.
I think with the way Dak's playing, the game getting to 24 points and them having to throw it plays into the Packers' hands now. As much as Joe Barry plays a type of defense we don't love, Dak hasn't been sharp. So putting the ball at risk as much as he's going to have to in these final quarter and a half, that plays to the Packers' advantage.
Yeah, now
get one more.
Getting into again, you still have to have the communication, but getting into the soft zone, keeping everything in front of you.
Yeah.
That's a defense that's designed to play from in front.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where they're sitting right now, up by 24. This is exactly where you want to be. This is the exact spot that this defense was built to be. And if at this point, he's probably coming back. Right?
Jordan Love?
No.
Joe Barry.
No,
Yeah.
No, not yet.
No,
you got to win next week.
The thing is the fact that it's not firing or keeping him on staff. It's you have to give him a new contract.
Correct.
And I think that when it becomes, I think there's more trepidation in it, even as we stand here today, 10 points against a team that puts up typically 38 at home. I do think it's different than having him sign a new 3-year contract is different than being like, we're moving on from you, or you're coming back with one more year left on your contract.
Yep.
I do think they're mentally for everybody in the Packers organization, there's going to be, is this the right move long-term? Because now this team is a contender.
Can hum, right?
Yeah.
Right. They're going to be one of the last 8 teams remaining.
But I think, again, in the games where you didn't think that they were going to win, he's had a markedly different game plan against the Lions, against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
And then today, where they were aggressive.
Yeah.
They were aggressive last week, had a really good game
I was
plan.
just about to say 3 weeks in a row, they've been terrific.
I brought it up on
I'm throwing out Jaron Hall, but last
why?
week was because he's not an NFL quarterback.
I understand that.
The same reason why I throw out
but it was a must-win game. You have to count it.
No.
I don't care if you're playing me at quarterback. You still performed.
No, you didn't perform. The other team made a mistake. More than anything else.
They got to what, 6 times?
Yeah, because Jaron Hall stinks.
I understand that game.
But
you can't just say, hey, that doesn't count.
Yeah,
that game doesn't count.
Yeah,
when it's
can
all
pretty easily.
Well, that's BS, but it's fine.
I mean, their best defensive performance before that was against Brett Rippon.
Brett Rippon.
I brought it up on the starter
you can
pack
discount that one.
on
Why
Friday.
can I discount that one?
Because it was much earlier in the season. And I'm trying to prove a point right now.
Yeah, you're not helping.
What's the starter pack?
The starter pack is a podcast that Max Meyerson and I do every week as we recap and preview the Packers game.
Oh, nice.
What I brought up on there on Friday, and I saw a tweet, and
Avid listener, obviously.
I'm having a hard time finding the tweet now, but Joe Barry in back against the wall situations has performed. If you think back to, this season, there was some big games. Think back to the San Francisco game where he held that team to, 13 points?
Yeah.
And some of those points were, boy.
Oh, well.
Usually that's CD, but Michael Gallup doing it is interesting.
Big play.
But those were like special teams basically gave up those points. So when Joe Barry needs to put a game
He's
together,
the best defensive coordinator in the
he's
league.
been
It's
capable
unbelievable.
of doing it.
Well, and here's
James
the thing.
Bond.
If this is the guy that we get every week,
Right.
I don't care
Why
if
would
he
you move
sticks
on?
around.
Why
Yeah.
would you move on?
How much has Matt LaFleur's added influence played an impact? Do you think he deserves I don't want to do the does he deserve credit thing, but has it changed the approach? Oh boy, Jair's down.
Oh, no.
Get up.
He's holding his
It's
knee.
not looking good.
I think it's a knee.
It's not looking good.
Oh, that sucks.
I didn't see it live. He's grabbing his helmet.
Oh, the floor's out there.
Yeah, this
That's
isn't good.
bad. That's bad.
Whenever you see teammates waving somebody out there quickly,
Yeah.
That's not good.
yeah,
Oh, no. All right, so let's go back to Brandon Ayuk. Oh, my God.
yeah, it's 24 points.
Oh, that's bad, though. That's bad.
Yeah, you don't like that because that can affect next season if that is as bad as it looked and felt at that moment.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, that goes into next year. You're totally right.
Yeah, if anybody sees anything on Twitter. Ooh, boy. It just went from like party atmosphere to
Yeah. Reached for
he was reaching for his ankle. Okay, I guess that's
Walking off under his own power.
All
during
right.
a match
All right.
tonight, so that's good.
Whew.
That's good.
That might
All right.
mean the end of his season, but at this point, we've talked house money. You hate it.
I don't know if it's the end of his season. If he's walking off under his own power,
Yeah.
That's
that might
good.
be the end of his day.
Yeah.
But then
Put the glasses back on.
your rehab
Yeah,
was
what the
just
hell are you doing with the glasses?
well, just took him off to show some respect for our fallen comrade.
Indivisible. We here are indivisible.
A fallen comrade. Unreal.
I'm not going to do that. Ben wants me to go back and watch and see if he said it.
Yeah, you're
No,
not going to do
no.
that. Why would he do that?
Why would you want to find a needle in a
You
haystack?
you
like
were the
that?
one
You can
sitting
do it.
off to the side right now. Yeah, you could do that. You could do that. Unbelievable. Man, this is not what I expected today. I expected we'd have a jolly good time hanging out with one another.
Well, I didn't think this thing would be over by the fourth quarter.
Third quarter. Shoot, it was over at halftime.
Well, I mean, they had a glimmer of hope.
I know.
Yeah.
And then when they decided to kick a field goal.
I'm mostly joking.
There's seemingly no way the Cowboys can stop the Packers at this rate.
That's correct.
No.
Like, even if the Cowboys put together 2 scoring drives without the Packers scoring, I don't have any faith that they're going to stop them.
Like,
It's fair.
honestly, okay, so you see him limping around there. If the Cowboys score here, I would not be shocked about an onside kick.
Oh,
No.
just rolled it.
Oh,
It gave
okay.
up on him.
Yeah. Slipped out from underneath him, it looked like. Turf monster. Hey, if you guys want to run the ball, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
Keep doing your
keep
thing.
bleeding time.
keep doing your thing. Keep doing that.
A miscues highlight.
Gabe, did you pick them to win this game?
I did not.
Josh?
No.
Benny, did you pick them to win? You guys are idiots.
I mean, Chewy calls me Toad Boy. No one Toads harder than you.
What does that mean?
You've never thought the Packers were going to lose literally ever.
That's not true at all.
Also, how did they not
I picked
tackle
them to lose
Dowdle?
last week.
How did they not tackle Dowdle right there? Who was that?
I'm not sure.
Uh,
Come on.
Jair.
yeah, that looks like day ender.
But
Good on Sean Clifford.
Hopefully-
going to Nux.
again, hopefully he gets back, get the rehab going all week long, and he'll be good to go next week.
Sleep in his compression thing again.
Yeah, whatever he did.
Rashawn, turn that corner, man.
Get there, Carl.
Oh.
Bad throw. That was a bad throw.
I think Quay got away with one.
But he broke the
so.
pocket there. Aren't you allowed to?
Did he? Did he break the pocket?
Yeah, it looked like it to
Okay.
me.
If he broke the pocket, then he's fine.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if he actually ever got outside the tackle box. Oh boy. I mean, it's just everything now. A lot of this is going to be monitoring Jair throughout the course of the week.
Yeah.
I'm slightly offended. by
Devondre
you.
Campbell on CD Lamb.
Great. It's just how you draw it up.
Yeah.
Why does this feel like a touchdown coming?
Yeah.
Because it is.
Why does it feel that way?
Well, they decided
Oh
to
no,
run
he
the
ran
ball.
the ball. Well, it's still a first down.
Flag too.
Move him back.
Gonna push it back.
I think so. Who's in the backfield?
Is this an alignment issue?
Oh, it was a yellow towel. It wasn't a flag.
Oh,
It was a Packers yellow towel.
whoops. That's on me, guys.
Well, I mean, in fairness,
They did put- they did
the
put
Fox
graphic
Fox broadcast also got fooled by it.
on. That's another bad pass by Dak Prescott.
Yeah, I mean, that's a walk in.
It's Rashawn Gary's.
Uh,
Yeah, what's the point of the towel inside? It's just
I don't
it's
get
all
it.
it's
I
pure.
don't
It's
get
just
it.
a look
I don't
thing.
get it.
Look good, play good, like
Yeah.
Dion said.
Dion. Ugh, I'm uncomfortable.
Come on, it's over.
Relax.
Oh
No, that's
boy,
offside.
no, they
That's
got a
free
free
play.
play.
And that's, well,
Oh.
almost an interception. That wouldn't have counted. Okay. Did you say indivisible?
2nd and 5 with liberty and justice for all.
Ben's scrolling. He looks like my dad when he's trying to find things on his phone. Ben confirms he did in fact say indivisible.
Nice. Tori Lowe just said, here come the mental mistakes.
Torrey Lowe looks like he's going through it. I've never seen somebody less excited with a 24-point lead. We do have to finish the deal.
You tell him, Joshy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hit 'em.
Well, they did. And the cameraman took a lick.
Did finally found my phone again, started scrolling through some of the texts. Evan Wilner, who's a producer at ESPN Radio, texted me, said he was checking out the Sidecast, the conversation we were having, when would the Packers play next week? It would have to be Saturday because the Buccaneers are playing tomorrow.
Right.
So the winner of that game clearly would get,
Oh, so Packers San Fran would be Saturday.
would have to be Saturday.
Okay.
Because they would have to play. The other NFC game would have to be Sunday. Unless they decide to go AFC one day, NFC one day, but I don't think they've really ever done that. I think they typically split it.
Jake Ferguson got held.
That was
weird.
Yeah. Looked like offensive pass interference on Lamb.
Yeah, it was a
But-
weird time for that flag.
But you said Ferguson got held.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that's where that flag is.
Really late.
Is that
if
a
that's
towel
the
or a
case.
flag?
No, that is definitely a flag.
Yeah, and that's on Nick Barry for holding Ferguson.
Stud.
Oh. Yeah, that's very good.
Didn't let him disengage.
Oh, yeah. He just.
He also had his face mask, though.
Oh, he had Angabari's face mask?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that was offensive pass interference. Didn't call that.
Oh.
Oh, both
two.
by the defense. So 2 different holding calls.
JJ. I got to stop praising people. So then they tend to screw up.
I don't know. The
Hey,
criticism.
Josh, you've done a crap job today, all right?
Thanks, man.
Toad.
Ribbit.
That's what we need to add to this is the soundboard.
Yeah, I could use a soundboard right now.
That's the next evolution of this thing.
It's like
See you next week.
running right.
That's a touchdown.
Touchdown. No, that's fine.
He's yeah. He wasn't ruled out right away, which is all right. Touchdown. One of you boys want to sit on this? Hey, we just okay.
2-point conversion.
This game goes to overtime at 34. I swear to God.
Yeah, I'll puke.
I would be physically ill.
As I say, I'll be flipping couches.
I'm not sure I'll do post game. Might just go home.
Yeah, that's fine. Just let the callers take over. There'll be plenty of them.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that's
They got it.
that's pretty easy.
Yep. Oh,
Oh,
flag,
whoa,
flag,
whoa,
flag,
whoa,
flag,
whoa.
I mean, that doesn't look like a lineman would be that deep. Are they going to Dan Campbell it and go from the 7?
They have to. You can't just. I mean, you're down 24. Oh, they're going to call him for OPI?
Great.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
That's
I mean,
it's pretty weak if they call that.
yeah. That was
I mean, I'll take it.
right.
yeah.
I'll
I'm
take
not
it.
complaining.
What
but I
was
would-
it a pick? Yes. Do they ever call that?
That kind of feels
Rarely.
like
Not really.
That kind of
Rarely.
feels like they're giving them one back after the recent penalties on the Packers.
Did you guys say earlier this is
Oh,
the
one
most
from offense and defense.
penalized group, like referee grouping?
Yeah. Oh, so they called 2 different penalties, one with a guy downfield, and then the offense. The OPI.
Is that 10 or
That's
5?
10. That's 10. It's a 10-yard penalty.
Oof.
That's a weak OPI call.
Yeah.
Big Mike is not thrilled.
I mean,
If they called that against the Packers, I'd be livid.
Yeah.
the probability of converting, I was going to say, the probability of converting from the 12 is very slim.
Much lower than the 2.
Yes.
And yeah, their kickers don't
But I
throw,
mean-
so he'll knock it home.
I think you just live to fight on the next one.
I mean, is there a difference between 18 and 17?
What do you mean? Oh, in points?
Yeah.
I'm saying if you're banking on the Cowboys scoring again, if you're banking on them scoring again, you just go for it the next time. You've put yourself in such a disadvantageous situation trying to get it from the 12 that you just hope you get in the end zone again and go for 2 again.
Yep.
Well, but no, I mean, going for 2, I mean, if you kick the field goal, you're not going to go for 2 again because now you're down 17. You just go for 1, you know?
Oh my God, he missed
He
it.
missed it.
Doink.
Like, that's just such a question. That's just look, I understand it's not likely to go for, I mean, from 12, but
Yeah,
it makes it a 2-score game. And now
somebody's got to tweet out the probability of scoring because from the 2, it is typically a 50-50.
yeah, little bit stronger actually than 50-50. I think it's like 53 or 54.
Yeah.
And I understand from the 12, and you're more likely to probably make that extra point, but I don't see the big difference between having 18 or 17, being down 18 or 17 there. If you missed the 2-point conversion, or I mean, they ended up being down 18 anyway because they missed the extra point. But this game's still over. Still a 3-score game.
That's
Gabe's boldness and confidence level is unbelievable.
It's just over.
I mean, I'm with you. I enjoy the confidence you are currently exuding.
16.
I mean, the
Because
Packers are scoring again.
I just had no idea that this is what we were going to watch.
Packers are scoring again.
I picked the Packers to win big today, but I did not expect it like this.
I predicted a win by 30. Remember, it started the stream.
I'll give it to you.
Mhm.
You just said 5 minutes ago you picked him.
Ish. new listeners every couple minutes. I've fooled at least a couple people. At least a few people are surprised.
Few people are like, "Wow, Josh, he's a genius."
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and tag Benny back in here, huh?
Oh boy.
I mean, Gabe's dead on, though. I don't care what the probabilities are. You have to go for 2 there. You have to.
Correct.
They already made a questionable call.
I
taking
can't
the
believe they
field
missed
goal.
it. I can't believe they missed it.
They made it a 3-possession game twice now in the second half.
That's crazy.
They've willingly made it a 3-possession game twice.
So McDuffie has a stinger. Did we say that?
We did not.
We
say
did
that.
not.
Yes.
I was focused on finding info on Jair.
What is a stinger?
It just is something where I
Seems
think
like it hurts a lot.
you get popped and you think it just is so painful. It's all in one area. It depends on where you get hit and
a nerve injury
feels
of
dead.
the neck and shoulder.
Kind of feels dead.
Occurs during tackling. The injury is caused by a stretch or pinch to one or more of the nerves branching from the spinal cord.
Nerds?
Yikes. Nerves.
Don't worry, I'm not going to be the word police. Especially that I went back and found that I did say indivisible.
Man,
That's tough.
that was an interesting move by you.
That's tough.
Remind me again. What was the word in the first quarter?
Antithesis. I can nail it now. In the moment, I couldn't.
Yeah, you did have to take a breath
You
in between.
stumbled
the
a- stumbled a little.
Antithesis.
I thought you were going
Antithesis.
anticipation at first, honestly.
What are you doing?
I was just showing you, like. All right, I'm done.
Yeah.
But it was good vibes.
Why are you pulling out your weenus again?
Okay, Josh.
Yeah, that's aggressive.
that was a lot.
Yeah, Josh.
You just told everyone you play with your weenus earlier.
Yeah, you do.
He asked me if I have, and I said yes, of course.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, everyone wants to see
Yeah,
Dean Blandino.
Dean Blandino, get your ugly face off the screen.
I'm out on the
Yes, I agree.
referees
Totally
that come
agree.
on the broadcast.
Totally agree.
They're annoying and they don't provide any value.
I mean, they help explain rules. Sometimes I don't know all the rules.
Josh, I figured that'd be a take you would be with me on. Now you're the antithesis of what I want on this broadcast.
Josiah DeGuara.
Sighting.
Oh, hey, Aaron Jones. How you doing?
Wipe yourself off, kid.
I don't know if they can stop him.
I don't think they can, pal.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. And I think
tick, 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 tick.
All right,
tick,
that's
tick,
enough.
tick.
That's
if these,
No, it's not. I'm trying to get you to the
Venus
divisional round.
antithesis and tick, 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 tick. It's a 3-trick
like
pony.
at some point, this defense is just going to be demoralized, and they're just going to.
Do you think they're not already?
And our guy averages 5 yards.
Ryan
carry.
Grant in a 3-touchdown playoff game?
I mean, of course, he carried the ball like 30.
Seahawks?
Gabe, our Packers encyclopedia, chimes in.
That was against the Seahawks?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
baby.
He is so good.
Smartly.
Wipe
spaced them
yourself
out.
off again, Aaron Jones.
Wow.
Spin it. Spin it.
I pointed this out on Green Bay Game Day, but like this is really the first game of the season that he's had his full cast of characters offensively.
He was 71 yards. I think he's getting close to a Hondo.
100. Yeah.
Hondo.
Hey, Hondo. Here comes Emmanuel Wilson.
Gabe just confirmed that it was Ryan Grant scoring 3 touchdowns against the Seahawks.
How many? Oh, okay.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of yards.
201 yards.
It's about 100 more than Aaron Jones has currently. Oh, my goodness. He's
my
wide
God.
open.
Catch it and run.
Go.
And score.
Touchdown.
Let's go. More money for charity and a victory. Let's go.
Oh, powerful.
Did the Packers?
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right.
That was a perfect time for the play.
40 Bergs. Wow.
What the hell's going on?
Wow. Oh, wow.
Toilo is to the side just repeating wow.
Wow.
Over and over again.
Wow.
Powerful.
This is powerful.
I cannot believe what we're watching.
It's still the third quarter.
Bro, that's crazy.
I mean, I still can't believe that they have been so unaggressive on offense, knowing that they can't get a stop.
I just cannot believe what I'm watching.
It's the Greg Matzek speech, according to Torey Lowe, that he gave on Green Bay Game Day pregame show.
He did come in with his piss hot, as Matt LaFleur says.
What was his speech? Give me a quick recap. Obviously,
basically, he's done with house money. I'm not giving a speech. He's like, it's the Dallas freaking Cowboys.
Right.
Like
It's not
forget
house
house
money,
money.
it's the
This is the
Dallas freaking
playoffs. You're playing the Cowboys. You go out there and you get it done. And they have answered the bell. They are who we thought they were.
Do you think Mike McCarthy would come and be an analyst for the Packers when he gets fired?
Better idea. Mike McCarthy, ESPN Wisconsin analyst.
Does Mike McCarthy make it past?
Do we want him as an analyst after this performance?
I want Preston McCarthy every day.
Yeah.
I want Kyle Bruston Nortman into the Homer Hour into Bruston
McCarthy with featuring Alex Strouf.
No, I want no part of it.
Why?
Because I want nothing to do with you.
Well, I love when he takes like random shots. Like it's just so random. And it's not even like
that
funny.
one seemed like it affected you.
No, it's just like I never know when you're going to take your weird random shots, and it was there.
I'm sorry.
And there is your dagger. Yeah, you have to. 4 touchdown game heading into the last minute of the third. Joshy, what are you typing up for the peeps?
I put back on. Will the Green Bay Packers score as many points as years old Jen is? That's back up there because they are now at 41. I believe she told us she's 43.
They're a safety away.
Wow.
Are you wowing her age or the Packers?
Let's get one thing clear. I'm not wowing Jen's age.
Well done.
Wow.
That's crazy, Josh. You cannot talk about your teammate like that.
I thought the only way the Packers win this is like a grinded out.
Me too.
Keep the Cowboys to like 6 or 7 possessions.
If we told you someone was going to score 40 plus, you wouldn't have said Packers.
You pick Dallas every time. I think everyone in this room would have picked that.
You're absolutely correct.
I mean, the stats at home, undefeated at home, and I guess it's the postseason. You throw that crap out, and here you are.
Absolutely. Everybody's 0-0.
And the Cowboys did Cowboy stuff today. It's as simple as that.
Dude, it's crazy
Lunch
how
money.
that
Took it.
Just like the more things change, the more they stay the same with them. Right? Like completely dominant at home all year long.
I mean, that's embarrassingly bad to leave someone wide open.
Luke Musgrave's wide open for
he was like crossing.
He stopped.
Yes, and like he has not been good. I thought he was going to fall just out of what he's done all season, but props to him. He gathered himself. This is
Speaking of unnecessary shots.
no, it's the truth. Like this is progress. We're giving him applause for staying on his feet.
Good.
NASCAR.
Just
You're
run.
a NASCAR guy, aren't you?
I love it.
Really?
I love it.
I
It's going to be tough for me though because my favorite driver retired, and now we're done talking NASCAR.
Who's your favorite driver?
Kevin Harvick.
Okay. Sorry to hear that.
I am sorry too.
Your favorite driver. Cool, man.
He's meant a lot to me.
What does that mean?
I used to like decorate my college apartment with his like number. I had
Wait,
like
you've been into this
I
that
had,
long?
I had an 8-foot flag.
Shut
Yes, I'm
the
not
hell up.
joking. I put a sticker on my car of his number.
Most college kids put up babes. Put up posters of babes. And he's putting up Kevin Harvick flags.
Screw the babes. Go NASCAR. Oh,
That's
man.
crazy. That is
Powerful
crazy.
is what it is, Strouf. Powerful.
That's crazy. Oh,
Are we getting any more
God.
guests?
Congrats on your retirement, Kevin Harvick. We're all happy for you.
Yeah, I mean, he broke my heart, but it was he had a great career, and I'm sad.
Did you know this about him?
He kind of knew
I mean, I didn't know specifically.
that I was.
I did put on the scroll. Congrats on your retirement, Kevin Harvick. Respects in the chat.
We lost Strouf.
Tori Lowe, do you feel comfortable jumping in? You feel
Oh, yeah,
good?
he's like, yeah, I'm
let's
good.
get
I'm
Tori
good.
Lowe on here.
I'm good. Powerful.
Tori, vibe updates.
All I can say is, oh wow. Oh wow.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh, wow.
Couldn't have said better myself.
Definitely shocked that Green Bay actually overdid what I even expected. I mean, I expected a win, but I didn't expect just where
It's a
Dallas fans
dismantling.
are. If you look at the crowd and you see they pan past the Dallas fans, they're just sitting in their seat. You think
I'd be gone.
they're in shock.
I would not be here if I was a fan paying money. Down 41-16.
Yeah, no, I'm
Get
getting
me out
ahead of
here.
traffic.
Yeah, get me out of here.
It's a wrap.
Drink the sorrows away and go
Everyone-
home. And
I mean, the players look dejected.
I mean, honestly, from the beginning, they have had a off vibe.
Yeah.
Dak, CD, McCarthy, and Micah Parsons has pretty much been indivisible.
Yeah, he sure has. Nice tackle.
No one get hurt. When do you? It's for possession. You have to take some of your guys out.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably one more Jordan Love drive away from just turning this into a run and punt game. Emmanuel Wilson, go earn your keep.
Like I don't see Kenny Clark. I don't see Rashawn Gary, and I'm fine with that.
And you see a lot of
Like don't even
short
bring him.
passes.
Don't even bring him on here.
They're doing a lot of short passing and it's just running the clock down.
It feels like they're quitting.
tick, 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 tick.
It feels like the Cowboys have kind of resigned themselves to the outcome here. Yeah.
I think they're looking forward to next season right now. They're just trying to get out of it without an injury. Dak Prescott, his confidence has been low to me this game. He doesn't have that high confidence where you usually see him. He's just scrambling around. He's
jeez.
trying to make something
Oh my
happen.
gosh,
Incomplete pass.
that had to have hit the ground, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, clock stop.
Are they punting?
I mean, it would be wild that they go for this now, but didn't earlier any of their chances on.
And let's give it up to the Green Bay secondary.
I have loved how on third down they have gone man.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Devontae Campbell and Brandon Cooks put him in the clamps.
Dak is running for his life right now.
Also, Rashawn Gary, how do you not?
Brandon Cooks looking 30 right now.
Yeah, he's looking his age.
Here we go. We suck.
Oh, pressure.
Good pressure.
Didn't even see it.
No, never saw it.
Just
Crackers ball.
Yeah.
Gabe, you want to jump on here? No?
Gabe,
Gabe's
he's
walking
done.
away.
He's getting ready for Green Bay game night. Who's your dog of the game? Actually, stay tuned on the Green Bay Game Day postgame show.
Yes, directly following zeros on the clock.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Put our
wow.
fours up. And
All you need is love.
what did they used to do for Dale Earnhardt Sr.? 2?
Three.
Three.
Three's
that's
out the
right.
window, yeah.
The Intimidator.
Hey.
Did you know who replaced Dale Earnhardt once he died?
Kevin Harvick.
Kevin Harvick. Pay your respects in the chat.
Yeah, respects in chat big time.
29, then 4.
What are they saying in the chat?
I don't know. I'm not looking at the chat.
Okay.
Phone me, Strouf.
Oh, I found it.
Do y'all think the Packers can beat the 49ers? Did I see that?
Wayne called Digger on the Musgrave TD.
Yep.
Thanks for all the memories, Harvick.
I feel you there.
You know, I kind of thought Dagger at that last touchdown.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
that was the
just
Musgrave
thought it was-
touchdown.
Kyle Wallace in the chat here. We can just put that up. We in that booty.
Smacking cheeks.
Hey. Puff.
That's the other one. So we have the Tory Lowe signature, A, which I believe, as you said, is universal. Because it could be like, hey, what up? Or, hey,
Yeah,
what's going
it's
on?
definitely
Or,
multiple purpose.
all right, see you later. Hey, all
Hey.
right,
All right.
catch you later.
Hey.
Then we got the, oh, wow.
That's
I mean, but
that's what's happening today.
That is today. The definition of, oh, wow, is what the Packers are doing right now to the
Right.
Cowboys. And it's been powerful.
Shout out to everyone in the chat. I did figure out I have a button here.
You have a button to access the
Yeah.
chat?
Shout out.
Can you type in the chat?
I do have.
Say, what's up, chat? You can be more creative than that if you want.
I really want to know how these Dallas fans are feeling right now.
I don't.
Do we have a hold on? Do we have a Dallas fan in the chat?
Probably not.
Well,
Yeah, I was
they're
gonna
going.
say.
They're going home early.
At this point, you got to run. You got to hide.
Right.
Yep. You're
You
just
gotta-
waiting for the
Yeah.
press conference on tomorrow morning with Mike McCarthy.
This
being gone.
is a, and we've all been here as Packer fans. This is avoid Sports Center. Avoid any possible first take. Any possible place you can see your team get ripped down, you got to avoid it for like 5 days.
Oh, Aaron Jones 4 yards away. I want him to get 100, but I also don't want him
He is
out
on
there.
the field.
Romeo.
You know what I mean?
Dobbs.
Like at this point, does he need to be out there?
No, I think this is the last drive for the starters.
Wow, 9.5 yards per play. And they were dominating time of possession, but they literally haven't needed to because they score so damn quickly. All right, get 4 yards.
Well,
All right, there's your 100.
get them all.
Wipe yourself off, kid.
100 yards.
And he's already running off the field. He knows it. He's like, I got my 100 yards. First down. That's right, Aaron. He's pumped. Get off the field. Stay healthy.
This is amazing to watch.
I mean, it's a clinic.
I mean, I was nervous. When you listening to the mainstream media hype, and then watch the.
Why are you listening to the mainstream?
Well,
You're not a mainstream
I'm
media
not,
guy,
but
Tori.
They always use those mainstream media talking points to talk to you, And the thing is, the Packers are America's team. I don't even see how they even got branded America's team. But I'll tell you this: I'll be happy when this game is over and we move on because I don't like the Dallas Cowboys. I don't.
Strouf, how do you feel? Are you good with? Give me a thumbs up on Emmanuel Wilson being out there now. Are you good with it? All right, Strouf, Emmanuel Wilson hater is totally okay with 14. You're a hater. Yes, you
The
can't,
world's
you
foremost.
literally can't hate on a guy more.
There's nobody who has as strong of feelings for Emmanuel Wilson. 100%.
It's also amazing because at one point Aaron Jones was 8 rush, 24 yards, and now he has to be like 6 yards per carry minimum.
A monster day.
They're telling him, "Hey, take it easy there, fella."
Yeah. Come on.
He wants to stay in.
No, he doesn't. He's like, I'm good. I got my 100-yard game. Maybe he's got some incentive. Emmanuel Wilson time.
Oh,
Look at that run!
Yeah. Hit him where it hurts. Is this Stephon Gilmore?
Yes, that is.
My God.
That is indeed.
And Bland hasn't done a thing all game. I mean, this is a secondary that everyone's like, oh, Al Harris, I love him. Come be the defensive coordinator for Joe Barry. 15 for 18 is all Jordan Love is, and I mean that in a good way. Like 15 for 18, 270 yards.
Well, how good do you feel right now?
I can't wait to Sean Clifford
Can
time.
you describe it?
I can't wait to see some Clifford.
I I said it earlier. I said it to Strouf. I feel as good as I've felt as a Packer fan in a long time, like Super Bowl close. And it's because we found the guy, the superstar. He's right there.
Right.
He's wearing number 10. And as we know, if you have a quarterback that can elevate your team, it doesn't matter what happens around him because you're always going to have a shot. Jordan Love proved in the last 8 games he's going to give them a shot.
Yeah, he's going to give them a shot. Like he is so good. Yes. there's no denying Jordan Love at this point.
No,
you can't. If you're doing it, you're just a hater.
Yeah, and we were talking about how next year he's going to be dark horse MVP. He might be like favorite, one of the people everyone's looking at, and he's like in the top 5. How many touchdown passes now is it without
he was
one interception?
That's a great question.
Is it 20 or 21 now?
I mean, he's only got 11 on the year now.
I mean, and I'm not saying this for hyperbole. Has Aaron Rodgers ever had a streak like this?
The only thing that I've heard is that 8-game stretch in
run the table.
Run the table.
Yeah. I'd have to look up the stats on it, but it's been
all things considered. I think we're going to pass Jen Latta's age.
Yes. Emmanuel Wilson. Yeah. Well, how did you think he ended up on your head? I might be joining Strouf here. I mean, you ended up on your head, buddy.
I know.
How'd you get there?
He runs low, Josh. He's been watching AJ Dillon film.
I mean, they got to punch it in here.
I don't even think we even. I don't think we even understand what we're watching here when it comes to the package. The ceiling of
fourth down. I want him to go for it.
I want more money for charity. Even though next they're playing, we get more money for charity next week. This is amazing. Play action for more money though.
Yes.
Can.
Jaden Reed time. Oh no, run.
All right, kick the field goal.
No, go for it. Go for it.
Jameis Winston and I am Taysom Hill, and we're discussing, and we as a team believe that we should go for it. They're on the field, Joshy.
They're gonna go for it.
They're probably just going to call timeout.
No, they held the play in.
Aaron Jones is in.
I mean, the card tells you to go for it.
Hey, you got to follow the card.
Maybe we might see a tush push.
I wouldn't be shocked if we see a timeout.
Strouf just mentioned scoregami, and it makes me want to punch him.
What a nerd.
Only dorks pay attention to that.
Jesse Nelson is a scoregami guy. All right, throw a touchdown. Yeah! More money for charity.
Romeo Dobbs.
Romeo Dobbs
that was the scariest pass he's thrown all day.
Yes, I thought that was
going to
be
the
arms
picked.
of a defender.
Yes.
But
he's so good.
At this point, I should stop.
He can't do anything wrong.
And look how he threads
that
the
was
needle.
Great. Wow.
Oh,
wow.
He threads this ball.
That was great by Romeo, too, just finding it sitting.
Yep. That is $7,500. We're up to $47,500 for guarding against cancer. Thank you, Jordan Love. Thank you, Jordan Love. Josh, clap.
I was head nodding. Strophy, I'm tapping you in after whatever happens.
I was tapping Strophy in right now.
Okay. Gabe? I got him staying. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
I think we should compete with Gabe's postgame show.
That's a joke.
I would love to, but my guy Gabe over there. I mean, I might just barge in there, start stripping down.
Make sure Max has your music ready.
Yeah, play my music, damn it.
Unbelievable. What do we talk about at this point? I'll be right back. The Packers are the best team in the NFL. Do they legitimately have a chance next week?
Oh, Gabe Neitzel chimes in from the rafters. He's unwilling to join us on the stream. He screams from the side. He says they're winning next week. I mean, we said it earlier. This team playing this well can beat literally anyone in the NFL.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Take of the age is incoming.
No, so look, do I think that Joe Barry and his defense have their work cut out for him? Yeah. but and this is why I didn't want to diminish. Like, I just checked one of my tweets. Somebody was like coming at me. He's like, "Oh, CD Ram's overrated." Blah, blah, blah. No, he's not.
He's not.
He's really. I want to say a word that I probably could say, but would get in trouble. He's
Really bleeping good.
Really bleeping good. And that's what makes what this is impressive.
Mhm.
If you can do this against this defense in that building, you can score points anywhere.
Mhm.
And you can go into San Francisco and you can beat them. Now, I thought that maybe the only way to beat San Francisco is to bully them, because you take a look at the teams that they've lost to this year have been teams from like the AFC North. Like, typically you think, oh, tough defense, that sort of thing. But when you're playing an offense this explosive, like they've got playmakers up and down that defensive side too, just like the Cowboys. But the Packers can score points on anyone.
Yeah.
They can go anywhere and score points.
I tell you this.
This travels everywhere.
I'm still having a really hard time wrapping my head around how different this offense looked 2 months ago. And just the level in which they are performing at. The clip they're performing at is ridiculous.
Not even 2 months ago. The Giants game on Monday Night Football was terrible.
It was a month ago.
I think at this point, the 49ers would rather see anyone else in the NFC.
I agree.
I mean, the Packers are the hottest team in the NFL right now.
Yep.
Maybe the Bills. The Bills have rolled off, but like in terms of the NFC, you're gonna want to face the team that just put up 48 points.
And I
There's
say
still
this.
10 minutes left. They might put a 50.
Sean Clifford might rub one in here.
Oh, Sean Clifford's taking a shot downfield. I guarantee it.
Yes.
There's going to be one downfield shot with Sean Clifford here.
Oh, hold on. Read that graphic to me, Gabe. Read that to me.
48 points, ties the most in team postseason history. With that 2010 Falcons game.
That Atlanta game that felt like a miracle.
This is a team of destiny. I'm convinced at this point.
Like,
oh, by the way, I saw a stat last night. The biggest.
Speak to me, brother.
This week was the biggest 5-day snowfall in Madison, Wisconsin since Wild Card Weekend 2011.
Ooh.
And now they tied the most points as they did in the divisional round that year.
I was in on the symbiosis between the points scored against the Falcons. When we start bringing
out on the snowfall totals.
when we start bringing snowfall totals in, I start to think we're straying a little bit from.
No. The point is the point, Joshy. This team is a team of destiny. History repeats itself, as you really liked what I said. The Great American Order, J. Cole once said. History repeats itself, but that's just how it goes. History is repeating itself in front of our eyes right now.
I mean, this is just indignant that it is embarrassing. The Cowboys have to keep going out there.
We could just call it. Just wave the white flag, bro.
I would be like CD Lamb. I'd say I'm taking the seat.
You know what I would pay significant cash to see right now is Mike McCarthy to pull an Antonio Brown and just walk out the other end zone, start ripping clothes off. I would pay significant.
Headsets.
I would pay significant money to see that right now because he knows it's over. He has to know it's over.
How fun is Matt LaFleur's postgame going to be?
Really fun. Best.
And how fun is Mike McCarthy's postgame going to be?
It's not going to be as fun as Green Bay game night. I'll tell you that right now.
Tune in.
Josh, are you calling in tonight?
Oh, come on.
I don't think I'll need to. I will monitor. But I think everybody's writing just as high as I was. I mean, I'm higher than I was last.
Oh,
week
100%.
By a lot. It's the playoffs.
Why wouldn't you be? Of course.
It is.
You're one of the last 18.
Do I wear these glasses throughout game night too?
I think you have to wear them next week too.
Oh yeah, we'll wear them next week.
All week. Actually,
I'm wearing the same.
On every show. Every show I wear them all week.
I want to see Gabe Neitzel filling in on National ESPN National. I want to flip on. You're filling in for Greeny this week. I flip on ESPN2 or ESPNU, whatever it's on, and I just see Gabe Neitzel in the glasses. That's my hope.
Now, Torey Lowe famously, usually when he watches games at home, has his Packers altar with his cheese head and all of his special things. Yes, very famous.
Is it altar?
Yes, it's a green and gold altar that he watches with every game. I think we all have to wear the same exact clothes next week.
I'm game.
All right.
I think we have to. I mean, Ben looks ridiculous.
Yeah, you do.
Are you wearing dress socks with your Timberlands?
With your Timbs?
Show them to the chat here. Show our friends.
Chat, take a look. Chat. You look like Captain Underpants.
Hey!
All right, Randy, relax.
All right.
That's why I said Randy.
I mean,
well, that took a turn.
Remember when the vibes were good? And then
Yeah.
Ben
And then
fake
Ben,
wound
and
everybody?
then Ben said, "I crusty pants."
no one better than Ben.
You better wipe well.
That's why he's got the wipes, the on-the-go wipes.
That's great.
I always giggle when I see Ben get up in the office as he stuffs the wipes into his pocket. You're running low. You
Doesn't
got
go
an
anywhere
extra
without it.
pack?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You're running low there. You got a spare in the car? Yeah.
Oh my god. He's got to be one of the most insane people I've ever met.
We've talked about it extensively on Scalzo and Brust, but the fact that
RP.
you're 30 plus years old and you're carrying wipes around like they do for a baby.
two birds, one stone. Pretty quick. Yeah.
Benny, there's gonna come a point here where you have a child on the way and you're gonna be borrowing baby wipes.
No, I'm just going to end up putting my wipes with the baby's wipes.
Oh, just in the carrying case?
Yeah.
Tori Lowe, you want to jump on here?
Tori Lowe, you want to toss me a water bottle? Thanks, Tori Lowe. Hey, snag Benny.
Thanks.
You could have been a D-back, huh?
No.
Okay. Did you ever play football?
I would have loved to have been a wide receiver, but I also would not like to have gotten hit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Go ahead, jump on. Tori, you're on.
Van Ness!
You guys are so polite to one another. What's up, Lucas? How you doing, bro?
Give him some
shout out to his
love.
pops. Shout out
Double
to
tap?
Lucas and his pops. Yeah.
Double tap?
Yeah, double tap on the girlfriend's cheeks. That was crazy. People forget about that.
Yeah, it should never be forgotten about.
It's crazy.
Look at Devondre Campbell locking up Brandon Cooks. That's the second time he's put the clamps on him, Joshy.
TLO.
I'm just amazed that
Hit me with something.
Valentine and Ballantyne did a great job.
He did
today, and I subscribe to the law offices of Valentine and Ballantyne as well. So these guys are locking it down. They're laying the law down.
And sick touchdown, Cowboys. Not burned him.
Yeah, somebody's gonna break something if you two keep playing catch.
You got to do the sidearm sling. Do the Jordan. Do Jordan's last touchdown pass.
Oh man.
So, have you convinced yourselves already of next week?
The answer is yes.
Yes.
No matter what you ask me, the answer is yes.
Okay. No, I'm genuinely curious.
No. Because
the Niners at home is going to be.
That's really tough.
I think can they win at this point? There's
if
no
they play like this.
There's no,
yes.
but there's no saying like that this team can't win.
Right.
Is it going to be a much tougher challenge? It undoubtedly will be because you can't play as bad as this Cowboys team did today.
Look, I hate to bring the vibes down because Joshua will get on me, but I think the season comes to an end next week.
What are you doing? What? I mean, what are you doing? We haven't even gotten to the start. What is going? Tori, smack him.
You know what? I'm just trying to get through the game.
What was that? See, you always come out of Joshy. I thought you were gonna hit him.
I did too.
You always come out of left field at the weirdest times with the weirdest statements.
That's what I do. That's what I do, man.
I just want to know how
you're not so different, you and I.
No, we're not. And it's scary, and I don't like it.
I got a question.
But I like you.
I do got a
Despite
question.
what I said earlier. Yes, Tori.
How soon does Mike McCarthy find out his fate?
Tomorrow
zeros.
Right away.
morning.
He actually might know now.
Well, I think he knows.
I know.
But
in the headset, Jerry's coming over. Mike, hand over the headset. You're fired. Give it to Dan Quinn for the rest of the game.
That'd be crazy. Dan Quinn.
That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious.
Just hit a 3-player parlay.
Hey, good vibes for
You
Josh
did?
DiMaggio.
Congratulations.
3-player prop parlay. What do we got?
Jordan Love over 253. He's at 269. Nice. Dontavian Wicks to score a touchdown. That happened, and now Rico Dowdle just scored on that one.
That was a 2-point conversion.
Rico Dowdle. Yeah, that's a 2-point.
Sorry, bud.
That's only 2 out of 3 legs, which means it did not
It's
hit.
insured.
Oh, what does that mean?
That means instead of 120, I win 40.
All right.
Okay.
We'll still clap.
That'll do. That's money in your
Can't
pocket.
clap enough. Can't clap enough. We can clap the rest of the time and it'd be good.
I'm okay with that.
Oh, baby. $47,500. So
For what?
guarding against cancer.
Oh,
Jordan
that's
Love's
a lot of
thrown
money.
3 touchdowns this game.
Jordan Love.
So as much as Josh was bringing it up, right? You know, hey, Ben, you're this or that. I will be on record saying I would have been an idiot if I didn't. Hand up. Indivisible with liberty and justice for all. When I chose to do touchdowns for love on Giving Tuesday with Greg Gard, it started with $100 for every Jordan Love touchdown. Coach Gard matched that to go to Guarding Against Cancer, but it all relied upon Jordan Love. Like, we're not at 47,500 with Lamar Jackson. We're not at 47,500 with like anybody else other than Jordan Love, because it started from the Chiefs game. And since the Chiefs game, that is when he has been at his best this last part of the season, getting this team to the divisional round against the Niners. Like, he has been unbelievable.
That sentence right there, what you just said. The Packers are going to the divisional round against the 49ers.
Yeah.
I can't believe that is the
Screw
reality.
Super Wild Card Weekend. We're above that.
We're the top 8 team in the NFL. We're a top quarter team in the NFL.
Can make some tea. Gabe Neitzel making some tea for his long night on Green Bay game night post-game show. Man, let's do the dog of the game. Gabe will have his. Okay. We'll have our 4 dogs of the game.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Who wants to start off? If you're ready, you can go. If not, I will go ahead and do it.
Go ahead and do it.
Woof, 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 woof. Woof, woof, woof. My dog of the game. And yes, I don't want to do this, but I will. But he made the game-changing play early on. A guy in which nobody was high on. He was a nuisance to the team. He went out to the coin toss when he wasn't a captain. Jair Alexander picking off Dak Prescott set the tone. This game was all about turnovers, right? If you're going to beat the Cowboys, you were going to have to turn them over. A lot of people said twice. Jair got number 1. Next was Darnell the other one?
Yep.
But I'll still go with Jair for setting the tone. Beating was it Brandon Cooks, I believe, to that ball. It was. I mean, there was some contact, but again, it's football. He went for the ball.
Of the strangest onside kicks I've ever seen. Anyway, continue.
Jair Alexander has to be my dog of the game.
At this point, that's fair.
Strouf, your dog of the game.
Oof, oof, oof.
You got a good dog. That was good.
Thanks, Gabe. Thanks, Ben.
Who's your guy?
I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm stalling. Aaron Jones. 19 carries.
That's okay. I mean, he was over 100 yards for his 4th straight game.
It's Aaron Jones. You know, the thing that is disappointing, though, is my favorite stat to break out the last week has been that when Aaron Jones touches or has 20 carries or more, they're 9-1. He had 19 carries today.
Who cares? Don't be scoregami stat nerd over here.
And the thing about the carries is, of course, you carry the ball.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. So real quick, Gabe, I can take it back. But
Gabe,
Josh,
could you bring him with you when you leave?
It's pretty easy for me. It's taking the low-hanging fruit, like Mark Tauscher always accuses everyone of doing. It's Romeo.
He's the king of it, by the way.
It's Romeo Dobbs, without question. I think Tori's in queue with me here. I mean, the guy had 6 catches for 151 yards and a touchdown. We've kind of been thinking he might be the odd man out in this wide receiver rotation because we saw Bo Melton emerge. We've seen Dontavian Wicks, Jaden Reed play so well. How does Tucker Kraft and Luke Musgrave figure in? Romeo Dobbs showed up today in the biggest game of his life and totally flipped the game on his head.
Is nobody going to pick Jordan Love?
I mean,
Tori Lowe, your dog of the game.
I was going to do Romeo Dobbs.
That's okay.
Jordan Love.
Yeah. You got to bark.
Jordan
Don't
Love.
forget the bark.
Big dog.
Let's get Jordan Love's stat line up, somebody, because did he end up just with the 4? So 16 of 20, 272, because he had the 269, got the 3-yard touchdown late there. 158.3.
Perfect.
As you guys mentioned, a perfect passer rating for better than CJ Stroud. And as we heard on Unsportsmanlike, you will hear from 5 to 7 on 94.5 ESPN, 5 to 9 on 100.5 ESPN Madison. Evan Cohen, who joined us at around halftime right before, said he is going to say who's had a better season. Who would you rather have? It doesn't matter. Whatever the question is, Stroud or Love. And for me, it's Love.
Jordan Love.
Like, Stroud's been amazing, but for what the Packers have done, right? Goody who has caught his criticism, he went in with a plan that is better than any of us could have imagined would have worked out. Went in with the youngest wide receiver and tight end group since the 0-16 Browns. Went with a first-year starter after his 4 years of sitting behind Rodgers. You would think, hey, that's a good idea, right? Like, let's put out a bunch of young guys throwing to each other. There was issues. They were running the wrong routes, but Jordan Love was able to reach all of them, and they built together. Like, they got here together. And the offensive line has been awesome the last 8 weeks. Like, just all around. You're not celebrating a championship right now, but where the expectations were for this team at 7.5 wins before the season, it's okay to do a little bit of a victory lap right now because no one expected to go into Jerry World and be up 48-24.
And now, we're reading from Wikipedia. Michael John McCarthy, born November 10th, 1963, is an American football coach who is the former head coach of the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
Does he make it through the night?
Not powerful.
He might not make it to the night.
This is a tough
It'll
look.
be tomorrow morning at latest.
Yeah, this is a tough look at home as touchdown favorites.
And they didn't just lose.
They lost bad.
They got their asses.
And they looked bad doing it. It's not like they lost bad and a couple bounces didn't go their way. Everything didn't go their way because they did not look prepared.
I'm so excited to hear
Dallas,
Joshy at 7 a.m.
If you're a Dallas Cowboy, how do you keep your confidence?
You don't.
After this. It's just down the toilet right now.
So Hunter Vaughn, who produces Mr. Relevant, my show, texted me and during the second quarter and just said he's down bad. He's a Cowboys fan.
Suck it.
Now where'd it go?
Hey,
Cowboy fan.
Oh, wow.
Suck it?
Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying.
He said, I told you exactly how this game would go, and you called me a doomsday fan. It's almost like I actually know what I'm talking about.
No, because again,
I hit him back with two things can be true.
Yeah, two things can be true, but also if I were to ask you, Josh, Gabe, Tori, you guys have been through heartbreak as well. For you could be like, hey, like going into this game, this was either going to go like this or the opposite for the Packers. The Packers very well could have been the team looking like the Cowboys, but they're not. And again, that is credit to this team playing their best football at the right time.
Bananas.
Lucas!
Bananas. Get him, Lucas. Ooh, we took him down hard.
Yeah, why is Dak still out there?
Yeah, why? I don't know.
You're down 3 scores with 4 minutes and 30 seconds with 1 timeout.
And you're down 3 scores and a
two-point conversion
right?
for all of those.
All of them, right. It's a 24-point game.
Keep coaching, Mike. Enjoy these last 4 minutes and 25 seconds.
He's trying to max his time.
You should call timeout and take it all in.
Yeah, you should.
Walk out to the star and do a circle and look around 80,000.
Big pass to CeeDee Lamb.
Expected this a little bit earlier.
Is that Zane Anderson? He's real? Dude, he's been inactive every game. I thought he was a fake player. That's crazy.
I think he became active this week because of the uncertainty of Jair.
You know that game has gone one way or another, and it has certainly gone
the right way.
Yeah, the right way. Zane Anderson is going to be our topic of conversation for the final 4 minutes of play.
No, it's not.
I agree.
Somehow CD has 9 catches, 110 yards.
Right, he's going to get his. We knew that. And that was, probably 30 or 40 right there.
That was a big chunk of them. Like, what are they doing? They just ran an inside handoff to Tony Pollard.
Oh, now Fergie's getting in there. Fergie's in a fight. Oh, Biotis is down. Bunch of former Badgers.
Slayton getting tossed. Not to the ground. He's going to get tossed out of the game for
yes,
that.
Correct.
Not even worth it.
Yeah, what are we doing here?
Yeah, it's not even worth it.
I agree with that too, Joshy. Yep. Scoreboard.
Take a seat, Tyler Biotis. Is he going to get booted? Oh, he didn't get kicked out of the game.
He did not get kicked out. Yeah, hard to argue that one.
That's crazy.
We're gonna see that on the highlights tonight.
I don't think we will. Actually,
I don't think we will either.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see some better highlights.
They have 7 touchdowns to show
the whole game,
bro. They have
right
7
there.
touchdowns to show on the highlights.
I'm
for the
talking
Packers.
about
3 from Jordan, 3 from Jones.
The way that
and
they
the
bullied the
defensive
Dallas Cowboys.
Jeez, there's. Yeah, because Jair didn't take it back.
You telling me they're not gonna show that push on the highlights?
Hell no, it's 20.
Crazy.
I bet you $100 right now we don't see that.
Jake Ferguson touchdown.
That's his third.
That's all they show is the drama. They're gonna show that.
It's not drama though, Tori. It's over. This is when nobody's watching.
But I'm telling you, they gonna show that on the highlights.
Packer fans are already
they show worse than that on the highlights.
Are there gonna be cowboy? Is there a baby cowboy boom?
What?
from this game? You think people have already turned it off and are celebrating?
and
You said you play with your weenus.
Now, oh wow,
wow.
not the weenus again. I thought we retired the weenus.
I mean, it's good luck. Look at this thing.
oh my God,
Joshy, do you want to put your nails in it?
yours is really long.
It's so long, isn't it?
It's really disturbing.
Play with it.
It looks like a piece of gum. It's really weird.
I feel like I can stretch my skin really far too.
This is the part of the broadcast we've gotten to. Ben is reverting back to what he did to annoy his brothers when he was 7 years old.
They used to kick my butt. Yeah, we fought hard till the end. Is that the press conference?
Yes.
Oh, look at the seats.
Oh, it's empty.
80,000 turned to 40,000.
That is unbelievable.
Josh, I got to pee.
Powerful. It's powerful, Tori.
Hey, look, they went home.
Joshy?
What's up?
They're
How's it
gone.
going? How do I sound?
You're ready to go home.
Couldn't be happier to be here. I couldn't be happier.
You know-
I am thinking about what I'm going to have for dinner.
Yeah, I got to figure that out
because
too.
My mind has pivoted now that I can exhale after watching the Packers.
Yeah, I've eaten one slice of pizza today. I feel you.
Yeah.
Half a muffin as well.
But what else is there left to say at this point?
Nothing.
It's really
we're
nothing
on to
left
the
say, right?
49ers.
Yeah.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, this is when you got to do this.
Yeah. I mean, I would be embarrassed if I was a member of the Cowboys having to go out there and just pretend this was going to keep happening.
Cowboys, third longest drought in the NFC to make the NFC Championship game. Only the Lions and Commanders are
I
longer.
can't believe that Jordan Love just won a playoff game in his first year as a starter.
Right.
Not just that.
Uh-oh, here's Gabe.
He had a perfect quarterback rating in his
Perfect.
It was perfect.
He was perfect.
I love that you two are just like climbing around the floors, like leaning awkwardly over this
I
couch.
mean, this win has me feral, as the kids would say.
You are a little feral. Not feral enough, though.
No.
Wait, why is Jordan Love back in the game? Hey, that's his 20th carry. Aaron Jones. 20th carry. 10-1. 10-1, Gabe. 10-1.
Wait, are the Cowboys calling timeouts?
They only have one left.
The clock game.
Oh, my God, they took one. Dan Quinn.
The Cowboys just called a timeout.
They still coaching.
I mean, have some self-respect at this point. What do you? I'm 16.
Unbelievable. You think that's what that means? Is they have self-respect? That's crazy.
I mean,
This is crazy. Oh, my God.
Oh wow.
what?
I guess they feel that somehow, some way.
What about what they?
Where there's a will, there's a way.
I guess they said if it's
score twice.
The game ain't over until
and
it goes to
2
zero.
conversions.
I would prefer if Jordan Love wasn't in the game, though.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be handoffs.
21st carry for Aaron Jones, Gabe.
Run that clock down.
No timeouts left, yeah.
Ben, the Cowboys are calling their final timeouts. It's so embarrassing. It's just
Big Mike, poor guy.
I've never seen a guy more coaching for his job and trying to make this seem like it wasn't as bad. So when people check if for whatever reason you weren't watching Cowboys
Yeah,
Packers,
right.
you look and go, well, they kept it close.
It's a fact. Wow. I am just so infatuated with the idea and the being that is Jordan Love.
Tori, how are you feeling about Jordan Love?
I'll say this: we have our quarterback for the future.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta get that conversation. We got to move past that. We got to start going into
No, it's over.
MVP.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm glad you
start
said
doing
that,
things
'cause
like
Oh,
that.
here we go.
I remember that conversation a lot of us had of like, what's the most likely outcome for Jordan Love? Like, are we going to be in a spot where we have to pay
Oh my goodness.
Geez, Tucker.
Does that ruin the perfect quarterback rating?
It might. We in a spot where it was, are they going to have to pay him a Daniel Jones type contract without knowing fully sure?
What is that worse than CJ? Oh no, 157.2 for Love after the drop by Tucker Kraft.
But
I thought you were going to go all the way with
now
Tucker Kraft
everything's
there.
just like Goody and the Packers are going to be more than happy to pay Jordan Love every single time they want to.
Yeah.
Gabe's with an update. Exact same.
Wow. That's bananas. Daniel Whalen. Good punt.
Good fair catch.
Josh just has no forgiveness for the Cowboys.
I mean, they were running the ball down 3 scores in the fourth quarter just a bit ago, and now they're taking their timeouts to try and get the ball and score 16 and 222.
Bananas. Really? Both 16 of 21. 3 touchdowns. Wow. 2-yard difference between Stroud and Love. That's crazy. I love that. Dak slinging it downfield, almost intercepted. Huh. Well,
what is there left to say?
It's not much. I mean, the Packers have wrapped this one up. It's just a matter of time. We're just waiting for the clock to run out. I guess they're trying to give Lamb a confidence booster.
Call your
Boost
shot
his
now.
stats.
Is Joe Barry the 2024 defensive coordinator for the Green Bay Packers?
Right.
What do you guys say? I'm still no.
I'm also a no.
Just because I think having to give him a new contract and kind of sign yourself over. Now, you can fire him at any point, but the Packers are typically pretty tight with their money. I will bring your laptop down, Gabe Neitzel.
I'll say this.
Have a great show, Gabe Neitzel.
If they do bring Joe Barry back, they were saying that he was going to come back anyway.
Right.
So is that a real contract discussion, or they let him go through the year without
a 1-year prove it for a defensive coordinator? Is that possible?
It is. I just don't love the idea.
No. The vibes are getting too low right now. We got to change. Jordan Love's a superstar.
This is you.
Yeah, it was.
This is your fault.
I was just trying to keep us chatting for all the people still watching, if they're out there still.
I mean, there is still 43.
Hey,
43,
shout out to you guys for sticking around and listening to us try and fumble through the end of what was just an absolutely dismantling.
I am just incredibly surprised at the way in which this game played out.
I'm not surprised the Packers won, but I'm surprised in how it happened.
Are you
coming
leaving?
in?
I'm going to wear the headset like a real person.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar.
What are you guys doing?
Talking into it. It was hurting my ears. It was hurting my ears.
Powerful.
Now, if we get to the Super Bowl, are we jumping back in Lake Michigan?
So I actually just got a tweet, Tori, that someone said I should jump in Lake Michigan for the win that just happened.
Would you do it?
I mean,
like you're going to become a cold tub guy.
For the vibes, I might feel like I have to. Although the lake's going to be freezing right now.
What is it right now? -3 degrees.
Oh, that's going to be way colder.
I would actually probably do it this week. I just got to make sure I can close on this home that I'm trying to buy. That's kind of priority number 1 this week, I'm being honest.
If the Packers beat the 49ers.
No. In order for them to beat the 49ers, I feel like I owe it
to jump in.
To do it this week. Tori, you don't have to join.
Okay.
What do you think, Strouf?
I think you should do it.
Why?
Just you. Because this season, I'm going to pump your ego here for a second. So strap in.
All right, I won't listen.
I will remember this season as the season of Ben Brust.
Uh-oh.
He went from being Packers Twitter's #1 hated enemy.
Oh, they're still getting after me.
To a man that has developed into raising almost $50,000.
Well, it will be once Jordan
for guarding
goes
against
off.
cancer.
When Love goes off against the Niners.
And then you followed through on jumping in a freezing cold Lake Michigan.
Because when they were 4-6, someone said, I think they're going to beat the Lions and the Chiefs and they're going to make the play. They didn't say
at one point you suggested that Jaden Reed should play defense. I mean, that's what kind of season this was.
Yes, that was a joke, but not a joke. Yeah,
but you did do it.
I did.
So the way in which this season has evolved,
I owe it to the
around
Packers to jump in this week.
you
I
do.
feel like
You
I do.
You need to make amends a little bit, I think, still.
I
Or do
feel
you
like
think you're on good terms.
No, I definitely am not on good terms. But it's not about making good terms. It's about like continuing to show like, again, like, yes, here's the thing.
So you're a Packers fan.
Well, I think I'm working towards a fun idea in which, like, again, I think
Where's this going?
No, it's going somewhere. Because here's the thing. I think that heading into the season, week 1 and week 18, the Bears fans opened up my eyes, and I've always had my eyes open to how delusional people could be. Like hearing David Kaplan from ESPN 1000 call in, hearing Jonathan Brust, my brother, hearing Jim Rutledge, hearing the term next year, like it's insufferable. It's saddening, and none of them can realize that there isn't a next year for them. Since '85, there hasn't been a next year for them. The last time they made the playoffs, Strouf, I think they were 7-9.
That's true.
They were 7-9 when they made the playoffs. So I don't care who they draft. If they get Caleb Williams or Keith Justin Fields, we're good. Don't worry.
Well, I was just thinking they might get an interception. Life is fine.
Life
is great, in fact.
It showed me that, like, I want nothing to do with any of that. So I have a orange Jay Cutler jersey, which I plan on burning.
Oh.
I feel like I need to take the Aaron Rodgers number 8 jersey, sign my Matt LaFleur, make amends to that somehow. Maybe give that to Matt to do whatever he wants with it somehow through the powers that may be. I don't know. But regardless,
I thought you were burn that too.
I have this, and I want to get this signed by Jordan Love because he and Matt LaFleur through their play calling. Matt LaFleur is in for touchdowns for Love.
Do you think
he went play action on 4th and 2 up 30 to help us raise money?
It's true. He knows all about it. Do you think if you asked Jordan Love to sign with the inscription "I am him," he would do it?
I don't think he would because he's not that guy. He's too humble.
Says. If I was Jordan Love,
I would have him write touchdowns for Love.
If I was Jordan Love, I would be the most insufferable quarterback to ever hit the NFL.
Oh, we know.
Like, I'd be worse than Aaron Rodgers.
We've seen it all show long how insufferable you may be.
Oh, that's rude.
Hey, I had to get you back.
Now that's the random shot.
Yeah, I had to get you back. One for one.
The vibes still are good.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
Me and Ben are beefing, but it's fine.
No, we're not beefing. Michael Gallup is still getting catches over the middle.
There's no timeout.
He's not calling timeout.
No, that's a play. That's a play.
Oh, okay.
That's a play. Like,
I understand the confusion, though.
40 for 57.
Yeah, he's thrown the ball 58 times now.
That's pick.
That's a pick.
Oh, almost a
that
great
was
catch by CD. Now, do we panic? Because if they do score,
I mean, if they convert the 2-point conversion, we might have to panic.
Maybe don't play for the interception. Maybe play for the bat down instead of the interception there. It's still a little too close.
That was almost unbelievable by CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, he's really good.
He blew that.
Ooh, that was a bad burp. My bad.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
Sorry, chat.
Chat.
Well, it's a minute and 9 seconds left.
59 passes?
59.
Why didn't he get out of bounds?
He didn't get out? Oh, wow.
No. Oh, wow.
It's interesting how they're still trying to make this a game.
Mike McCarthy is going to be like, you can tell I had my quarterback threw for 400 yards and 3 touchdowns. He was basically on par with Jordan Love today.
Oh, sack.
Good sack.
Who got him?
Preston
been playing good all game.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. I mean, that's it, right? Well, it's 4th down.
If they get a turnover on answer, so I need you to yell powerful as loud as you can.
Right.
I say after this,
they're tired.
500.
Intercepted.
Let me hear you, Tori Lowe.
Powerful.
Louder.
No.
Louder.
Powerful. Powerful.
Louder.
That's it.
Powerful.
That's as powerful as it gets.
No, it doesn't.
Powerful.
Powerful.
Say Packers win.
Powerful. There you go.
The Green Bay Packers are headed to the divisional round.
Green Bay
Playing
game
the San
night.
Francisco 49ers.
Coming up next, Homer, Gabe Neitzel, Jason Wilde, Mark Tauscher. Green Bay game night across ESPN Wisconsin. Get there on YouTube or on your radio dials, 94.5 ESPN, 100.5 ESPN. This has been the Sidecast. Sidecast of the divisional win, divisional thumping over the Dallas Cowboys. That's it for us.
Wild card.
But I hope to say
Go
divisional next
Pack,
week.
go. Go Pack, go.
Powerful. Go Pack, go.
Powerful.
Go Pack, go.
Powerful.
Go Pack, go.
Powerful.
Go Pack, go.